All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I have to do one more thing before I go live. I'll be here in 1 second. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Whenever I said I'm going live, everybody needed me like right then. So happy New Year's, everybody. Um, Hope everybody's having a really good day. Hey, Macklin. Um, hey, that girl, Clancy, Stoner Girl, Amy, Janna. Hey, Hooker. Stephanie will be here in just a few minutes. She had to get a couple things done too. Hey, Doodle, how are you doing? It's so good to see you, honey. You guys won't believe what I did. I set this up on the other channel that I use for clips and stuff. I ended up setting my live up for that channel. Um, I don't know how that happened. So I was like, wait, why doesn't Hooker have a wrench? But yeah, so it's just literally been one thing after another after another. So I thought things had died down and then they didn't. Um, so good to see you, Audrey. Good to see you, Suzanne. How you doing? um, I just wanted to come live because I know a lot of people are live, but I wanted to come live because I haven't really been, haven't had time, and I've been so sick, and then something always comes up every single time I'm going to go live. Something happens, so and I missed you. I miss talking to all of you, so I was like, well, we'll go live for a little while tonight. Hey, Huck. Hey, Clancy, and I hope everybody's having a great New Year's. Hey, UC boss. Um, S- So, what is everybody's plans tonight? Is everybody like hanging out in the house? I don't like to go out on New Year's because it is um very like dangerous in my opinion. Everybody's drinking and driving and it just never goes well. Hey, Sun Dancer. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Eric. Happy New Year, Tally Girl. Hey, Muffin Mouse. Um, so when Stephanie gets up here, I was gonna talk about Wendy V's uh channel a little bit today. We'll do a little tiny bit of drama and not really like drama, but I just wanted to talk about it for a second, but I want to wait for Stephanie. Oh my God, Eric, I'm so sorry. Yeah, staying stoned at home. Hey, that's the best way to go. Hey, Brandy, how are you doing? Um, Hope that you and Mike and your family are having a fabulous New Year's. You guys definitely deserve it. You guys are so nice and supportive to everybody all the time. You guys deserve it. And hey, that girl, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Yes, me too, Audrey. Me too. And so I know some people go out. I know there's a million lives that go on, but I just wanted to give people like somewhere to go if they, didn't have anywhere to go. And I don't know how long we'll stay live because, like I said, I know a million people are live. Plus, I wanted to talk about some things that Stephanie and I are going to do after we come back because I'm still not officially back. I have had some pretty big life changes are coming that I really just don't want to talk about yet. For me personally, and have some things just that are going on that I'm just not really. I don't know if I'll ever talk about everything that's going on, but because it's just not everybody's business. But hold on 1 second. Anyways, I don't know if I'll ever talk about everything that's going on. There's just so much, and it's a lot, right? But I'm not able to go live like I was for a while. I usually go live several times a week. I cannot do that right now. I hope everybody like understands and hangs in there with me. I'll be back eventually. I just have some things going on that I can't really talk about right now. So just like personal things that just that I live like I was, but and I know that's what a lot of people liked about my channel was that I was live like a lot, right? And there was like somewhere to talk or whatever. So I hope that you guys like hang in there with me and all that. Happy New Year, Boston girl Bridget. I hope you have a great one. And Eric, I really hope you're feeling better soon. I had COVID. Oh my God, it was awful. And I was really sick like last week. It was terrible. So, anyways, it's just, oh, sorry. Somebody's texting me. Sundancer, aren't you like in the future over there? Because I just watched a live and we were in the future. Like it was already New Year's. It was already the ball was dropping. Like I think it was just chippy. So I had to be like in England or whatever. But the ball was dropping. It was so pretty, and they played the music just like we do. It was so freaking cool to watch. Oh my God, Boston girl, that's horrible. Mhm. Thank you, Warrior Grandma. Happy New Year's. Uh, oh, you just got over it. Oh my God, I thought you said you just got the flu. That flu is the devil, Boston girl. Like I'm telling you, I was so sick when I had the flu. I could not move. And then I just got sick recently and I still am not all the way back from it. I don't know how to describe it. Um, like you know how you kind of can't clearly and your body hurts. That's where I'm at with it. Like I'm not feeling the greatest. So um yes, yes, Sun Answer. They were amazing because I just watched them over at British Chippies and they were really good. Happy New Year, Don K. I hope you have a great year. Thank you, Doodle. Oh my God. I'm telling you, Boston girl. I We were all sick, like, and I thought that I was gonna be the one to get away from getting sick. I was like, I don't have it. I was kind of cocky about it, thinking like, yes, I did it. I didn't get it. That motherfucker came back like, bitch, you're getting it. You're getting it. You're not getting out of getting this flu. Hey, cool gamer. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's, Jur. Your live was great today. I'm glad that some things seem to get sorted out at the end. Um, I know how it feels like when your friends might be kind of disagreeing. I get so awkward when that happens. Hey, weird. Oh no, Suzanne, everybody is getting sick. I'm telling you, like this flu season or whatever is going on. I guess it's the flu, but it's terrible. And this flu, I don't know if it's just because we've all like not had it because of COVID and all that, but I have never been so sick in my life. Like I wanted to die. Like I was just like, I would barely lift my head and get sick. Like it was that bad. Nope, nope, never again. I never want that again. So I'm glad everybody seems to be getting over it though. Like it seems to be at the tail end of everybody's house. Thank God. It's just been terrible. I don't know why everybody, I don't know. I don't know. They said that it was going to be a horrible flu season, but like, how can they tell? How can they tell ahead of time? Like, yeah, it's going to be a bad flu season. I don't know. I know that's what always happens, Jur. Like, if I plan to be on for a while, I'm not. I'm not on for a while. It'll be like an hour. If I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make it a short live, nope. Every time, 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't even say it anymore. Last time I said that, was my longest live ever, and it was like in the middle of all that tragedy pimp stuff. So it took forever. Yes, right. Suzanne, like you have to take care of everybody else. So when is your time to get better? You don't get time to get better at all. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's what took me so long to get better was I was like having to focus on this one getting better. And then I would think I was better. Nope, sure wasn't. It was just crazy. I don't know, it's terrible. I never want to feel that way again. Hold on. I'm telling Stephanie that I'm already live. She's gonna be here too. Just she had, like I said, she had some things come up. Uh, yes, we wore masks. We didn't get the flu. We didn't get sick at all. It was maybe it was better. Christmas was awful. Yeah, I don't know. Brian laundry. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot, but yeah, it turned out good for you, Jer. Like I felt like at the end there was some resolution, you know? Like that I know it got tense for a minute and I could hear it in your voice. You're kind of like, oh, hold on. I gotta let the puppy out. Hold on. Never mind. She doesn't want out. She just wants to whine and complain, the little puppy. She's not really a puppy, by the way. She's like a year. I just call her the puppy because she's little and young, feisty, and always wants to be near me. And then I have the big dog, and the big dog always wants to be near me too. Only the big dog thinks that she's little, like she's like 125 pounds, but my little dog thinks she's big. She's got like all this courage, right? And she'll like growl at the cat, thinking that she's like the big 125-pounder. No, that's the big orca. Orca's 125 pounds. um, oh, that sounds nice. Beth, that's really nice of your girlfriend. Right, fuck off, Brian. You're dead. No, hold on. See what I mean? That's the little baby dog. Hold on. So the little dog that thinks that it's big also will just sit and antagonize the cat, and the cat won't like claw him or anything, but it'll put its paw out like stop. It's so funny. I wish I could show you guys that stuff, but like on here you just have to be careful now because people are shitty people, but it's so funny. And the big dog just looks like so worn out by the little dog. Sometimes like, what are you fucking doing? Are you causing trouble again? It's really funny. Hey Simon, how you doing? Happy New Year's. Let me read what you said. You have many trusted friends per se. Time you need. Thank you, Simon. I really appreciate that a lot. And I will, like I said, I will be back to like going live as I don't know how much I'll go live, but I'll be able to go live more than just like a sporadic live, like once a week. Um, soon enough. Some things just happen and they just like hit you in the face, and it just kind of like it just like not what you expected kind of thing. In real life just always takes the front seat. It always has for me since I've been here. But I just didn't want people to feel like I'm just like abandoning my channel or because I got a lot of comments like, I guess you're never going live again. No, I am, and everything will be somewhat back to normal. But for now, I'm just gonna be able to go live when I can. So, hey, Bay, happy New Year's to you. Um, yeah, right, Jer. I did show when I first got the puppy. I did show her a little bit, and I have showed Orca, and because we adopted Orca at an older age, and she's black and white, so they named her Orca. And I wanted to change the name, but she's used to it. I might be able to show like one picture of her just because I have. Let me get it. Hold on, it's really funny. Just gotta make sure that there's no like identifying things. I don't think there is. But you're right, you do. You have to be careful or they'll be trying to sell your dog tomorrow. And that's so sad. So I don't think there's anything I did. I can do this one. This one's the best one. So yesterday, um, the baby got this baby doll that she's just not very fond, right? She's just not a fan. And she like kind of just set it down and Orca took it and he laid with it all day. And he's a boy dog too. He just laid with the dog or with the baby doll all day. Look at him. Hold on. He laid like that with the baby. I'll show you guys another one. Hey Nevaeh. Happy New Year. I hope you're good. I heard you on a panel last night. I was cracking up at y'all. I don't comment very much, but hey, D-Lan, I don't know if I said hey to you. And like I said, Stephanie will be here in a little bit. Here, I'll show you guys another. I just got to make sure that there's nothing. You know how this place goes. You got to make sure there's nothing. It's probably shouldn't even be showing this, but I've showed workup before. This one's really my favorite one. Hold on. So I was doing laundry and this is how I walked into it actually. Then he laid down on it like you ain't taking it from Bill has laid with this doll today too. So funny. This doll's creepy too. If you look at its smile, the baby's just not into it. Look at him. He was like, "You ain't taking my doll." It was really funny. Hey, Christy, good to see you. Always good to see you. And hey, Keith. Um, look at he was like, "You are not touching my doll," and it's the creepiest little doll because it's got that big smile and it's huge. I don't know what I was thinking when I got that doll. Like I kind of looked at it after and I'm like, oh, that I don't know about this, but it has a big old smile and he is just happy as heck with that doll. Like, and he looked at me like, "You are not taking my doll." Oh, Stoner Girl, I meant to put that back up. I will put that back up. I did. I had to edit something out, but I did take it. I did take it down, but I'll put it back up. Did you get to watch it? Um, yes, he's so cute. I've showed pictures before. I don't have him like handy, but he is 125 pounds. And like if I'm walking him, I'm lucky that he is a good dog, but he comes up to like in between like my knee and my waist. He's huge dog and he's just massive. I love him. Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be back. Don't worry about it. That's actually him that you hear drinking. Like it sounds like I so loud when he drinks, but he's a sweet little baby. Um, he's a good dog. And my other dog, she's a sweet dog. She's super loyal. She's just and she's just needs a lot of attention. So hold on one second. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, yeah. And Granny, oh God, you guys are bored tonight, aren't you? You poor things. Okay. I think I see the trolls are bored tonight. They're very bored. Um, Let me pull my chat up. Hold on a sec. Hey, Mellow One, thank you for always being a member. Happy New Year's to you, Mellow One. Okay, sorry, I had to take care of that. I don't do New Year's resolutions because I just feel like they are kind of like nobody's. I don't know. I feel like if you're going to do a resolution, it should just be any time of the year. Like I just don't see it needing to be like only on New Year's, right? Um, but with that being said, this year I don't have any resolutions per se. I have some things that I am definitely going to work on, but I'm not just doing that for New Year's. But what do you guys think about New Year's resolutions? Like, do you think that they are, I don't know. I just kind of think if you're going to do resolution, why should it be on New Year's? I get that it's like a new year or whatever, but I don't. I don't like to just like be like, yeah, my New Year's resolution is this because for one, I usually don't do it, but for two, you should probably work on whatever all year around, right? Oh, that's okay, Stoner Girl. Don't worry about it, honey. It's okay. It's okay. There's other mods here. Don't sweat it. But I just feel like they're kind of like a sham almost. Like you're not gonna just because it's New Year's doesn't mean that you have to make like a resolution. Uh, yeah, right, Mellow. When you ain't leaving us, girl, you're stuck with us. Yeah, I don't do them. I do have some things that I'm gonna work on. Thank you, Hooker, for being a member. I like I don't have a New Year's resolution. I have things I'm going to work on that I already decided before New Year's that I hope that help in 2023. Like Stephanie and I are going to start covering a family vlogger. Uh, it's called the Doctory Dozen, and she is like she spent $41,000 on Christmas, and she has some bio children. It's Alicia, but anyways, she's crazy. We're gonna talking about her in a little bit. Oh, looky who's here. We're talking about the
Me?
crazy blogger. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Hi, guys.
You still have a Santa hat on. Hey, Hope, how are you
I
doing?
changed it.
Um,
We still have a Santa background too, so it's okay, right?
yeah,
Until
right, Granny.
tomorrow.
Happy New Year's, ask your bartender. Hey, Shauna, love you. So happy New Year's. So I was saying
Listen,
that I don't really do New Year's resolutions when you came up. Like they can never work
that's a
out for
lie.
me.
We have a bunch. Um,
No, I don't.
damn it, what was I gonna say?
You're already met because you came up to fuck with
Oh,
me already.
no.
So that's what you get.
What I was gonna say is, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Hey to everybody, but I know Amanda already said hi to each and every one of you, and I second that. So, hey guys,
Oh, yeah. She left all the hellos to me.
and Happy New
Um,
Year.
Thank you for that, Stephanie. We were so
You did the
um
footwork.
I did footwork. So yeah, if you guys haven't watched her channel, well, you guys will I'll introduce you to her, but she is absolutely insane and like $41,000 on Christmas and she bribes her kids to be on social media and she has okay, so she has what she calls triplets and it's like offensive to me because I have triplets, right? And I'm like they're not triplets because
What
they
she
weren't born
calls
together.
triplets?
She calls them that, but she calls them the Oreo triplets because two are black and one is white. And I'm like, no way. No way. She called them the Oreo triplets. Like, what the fuck? Um, I have the screenshot of all that. She's
Wait, are they?
so
Hold on.
they're not triplets. They were just born like close. They're like the same age. She adopted two and one's her biological son.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's so fucked up. But whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Long Island girl
So pretty
and
much
Hope.
everything she does is for attention and clout, right?
Yeah, she's been trying to make it big on social media forever and ever. And so I'm not going to talk about her tonight because I don't have my notes hand and all that, but I did want to introduce her to everybody. And I, there's like so much that I want to talk about with her, but I just don't. Yes, she has Irish twins. It's well, she has a set of twins that she adopted, and then she has hers. And when she said that, I was like, "Well, they're not triplets for one, because I have triplets, so that always catches my attention." And so when she was saying I have triplets, I was like, "Wait, she has triplets? I've never seen her in the triplet mom groups." And then I got to know her a little better, and I saw that Oreo triplet thing, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Oh my
Isn't
God,
that
the trolls are so bored tonight, Stephanie. I'm gonna have to put this on no, on subscribers only. And I hate that so much. I hate that.
so? She calls two little black kids that she adopted the Oreo triplets.
Well, and her son, the Oreo
Right.
triplets. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
She has like a
It's a little
and
weird.
then yeah, it's weird. And she does everything for clout. It's terrible. I've
Did you say $41,000 on Christmas? Uh-oh.
14s. She
Am I losing service or is she losing service?
is that
Hello?
me?
I can't tell if it's you or me. Maybe I should turn my Wi-Fi on. Hang on. I meant to say not turn my Wi-Fi on. I meant to say turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone. I had my Wi-Fi on. She's probably trying to fix hers. It's her cutting out. Okay. Hey, Janna. I just want to say that I have DMs, messages, texts. I have to check all of those and catch up on them, you guys. I've been so on a break.
Can
Like,
you hear me?
yes,
Okay, what
yes, you're
happened
good
was
now.
when I went to go put it on subscribers only, I accidentally
Hmm.
hit my internet button, like because it's right there at the bottom, and it turned my internet off of my computer. And I'm like, wait, what's wrong? I am not with it tonight at all. So I'm just letting y'all know. Hey, Angela, good to see you.
Did you say 41,000 on Christmas? That's what I was.
41,000 on Christmas. She bought 14
That is
iPhone 14s.
ridiculous.
Um, and she also showed all of them babies' presents before Christmas on social media, and they know about social media. Like, so anyways,
Wow.
we're gonna talk about them. Sorry, Janna. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I was trying to hurry up and get it on subscribers only since people want to come. The trolls have been crazy already.
I'm gonna put
So
my Wi-Fi back on them since it was you.
yeah, it was me. Sorry. She has okay. She just adopted. She has 10, no, 12 kids. She has 12, but they're not all hers. She has some that she's fostering. And then she'll like tell the foster kids stories that they asked her not to
Can't hear
tell
you.
for content.
Is my Wi-Fi not working?
I don't know, but am I good still? Because I should be good.
I could
This
hear you.
is
I could hear you like
oh okay.
after. Okay, we're good now. Okay, I think it was just a transition. Sorry.
Yeah, I was switching. We are a shit show. Y'all, sorry about that. We are a shit show. Yeah, she has 12. She has two that she just adopted. And then well, no, she's fostering. And so this girl, Nevaeh, she was supposedly friends with the mom and she wanted to like take these two kids in. And she was like, the only thing I thought it could affect might be my social media. Like, it's a whole fucking shit show. Um, and so she takes them in and then she ends up telling their stories that they don't want everybody to know.
Thank you, Hooker. Okay.
Yeah, it was probably just you switching like from your Wi-Fi to your data. It'll like do a weird thing where you won't be able to hear anything.
I couldn't.
So yeah,
So now it's all good.
that was probably Granny's watching Mellow One. She comes in here. Yeah, she has clear favorites. D-Land, yeah, she has certain favorites. um oh my god, there's such a shit show. So she'll I don't know if you guys watch French Fry Girl. She's like from the girl world or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but she covered them and she caught her faking her morning routine, which is what got her famous was her morning routine. She caught her faking her morning routine. It's all fake. Like she made ketchup sandwiches for her kids supposedly take to school. Ketchup sandwiches. They look so gross. Ugh. That's what they wanted, but like, what the fuck? My kids want a lot of things, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. No.
How is she faking the morning routine? Like with
Uh,
editing?
no, she doesn't even edit. So
Oh
she didn't
shit.
even turn the oven on, and it was supposed to be a certain time of day where it would be dark and it was light outside. You could see by the window, and
Oh.
she didn't turn the oven on. The ham wasn't. I don't know. You guys gotta. I can't wait to like dig into this with you guys. It's gonna be so fun.
Hey, tree frog.
Oh, tree frog, I love you. I miss you.
The little
Yeah,
part that I watched,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, she said, "I gotta make the banana bread." And the girl was like, "You made that same damn banana bread every fourth day for the last I don't know how many years."
Yeah, and she puts in a big stick of Crisco, not even the butter Crisco, just Crisco.
Ooh.
Like, so there's some Krama people in here. I don't know if you guys been following the Krama community. I know Stephanie really doesn't. I usually fill her in. It is absolutely on fire over there, and
Uh-oh.
it's so tense. And so there's this girl to the moon, and she is taking a girl truth teller to court for an order, like a stalking order. And the only thing is she's going like on and on and on about everything, like herself, like she's like, and truth teller, and she's coupling like Granny's watching with her, and now she's starting an Angela that was in here, Angela's clips and
Wait, To
giggles.
the Moon. Is that the same one that has made repeated videos about another creator?
Yeah, she's making them about all of this. Yes. Mm-hmm.
But she made them about Robbie for a long time. That's the same person?
Mm-mm.
That's a
I don't
different
think.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think To the Moon ever fought like that with Robbie.
Okay.
But no, she makes she's
Hey,
made
Sarah.
repeated videos about, hey Sarah. Yeah, she's lying. It's crazy.
Okay, so what is the stalking? What is
Like
Truth Teller
she's
doing?
saying, okay, she's saying that I can't ever get it clear what she's alleging, and I couldn't sit through that live personally, but it was like there was, she was saying that she was threatening her life because, okay, I don't want to really talk about this too much, but TT unfortunately lost a baby and there was a fire that was involved, and so she always says this thing, you don't want this smoke. That's like TT's line. She said it since she's been here,
Mm-hmm.
meaning you don't want to fight with me. That's what it means, right? Like it's nothing
Yes.
threatening. So To the Moon said that was like threatening her life. As long as I've known TT, she'll say, you don't want this smoke, because I always laugh when she says it. Like,
Tons of
I don't
people.
know. Tons of people say that, yeah. But it's a whole shit show. It's crazy. And then To the Moon accidentally showed her screen, and they was looking up, and I think, and no, they was looking up TT's deceased ex that she had the baby with that had passed away. Whole bunch of shit, crazy shit.
You know what's crazy is I watched a stream and it was Granny's watching and TT. It was TT's channel and it wasn't that long ago. And I think she might have been talking about To the Moon. And in that stream that I was watching, I didn't watch the whole thing, but she was pretty much just saying, like, leave my name out of your mouth. You don't, like,
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
shut up about me or whatever.
Oh yeah, she accused people of contacting her child. That's right too. And she said she lost a job. No proof of it, but it just reminds me so much of our community. Like, um, not the protection order, but just the fighting and all of it was
I
too
never
much.
understand. I'm sorry. Maybe a lot of people disagree with this. I don't understand if you have lost your job, the job that pays your bills. Why are you still on YouTube?
Right. She didn't. She
For
didn't show
YouTube.
any proof. Right. Listen, if I lost a job or anything, my rule is like the real life stuff. I would be on the biggest break ever because I just think that the YouTube's fun. It's not. It's not something that I'm willing to like lose a job over
No
and just stay
way.
on here. But whatever. That's on her.
Yeah, but that's kind of something that she's going to have to prove because, I mean, other people have alleged that in the past. And I just
Yeah.
don't. I think people have lied about it in different communities.
Yeah. So what happens is, oh yeah, AMD. Thank you. I'll talk about that in a second too. Um, what and she also, before I forget, I want to talk about that for 1 second. She also had a video where it was like a fake cop came to the door, and she said that Granny sent the fake cop because she got outed as it being fake, and she said that Granny and them sent that cop there, and she said that with no proof.
What?
Yes, that's what
Wait a minute.
AMD was talking about. There
Hold
was a
on.
cop.
A
Hold on.
fake cop knocked on her door.
Yeah, let
A
me try to
fake cop.
find.
A person
Mm-hmm.
that's not a real cop. And
Yes.
she's saying that she didn't set the video up to get sympathy and look like she got swatted when she didn't. That somebody sent a fake cop to her house.
Yes, let me see if it's still up. Hold on.
I'm sorry, but doesn't sound likely at all.
Yeah, I guess she took that one down.
Why would you not just like if somebody was going to do that? Why would they not just send the real cops?
Right. It was, well, they called the real cops is what happened because their name was involved and just said, "Hey, was there a cop at this person's house at this time?" And there wasn't. So, yeah, and Granny proved that it wasn't real because I watched that stream too. So, um,
Is she new?
no, I don't think she's well. Uh,
I'm just wondering. What
Hello, Jimbo.
like mentally? You mean?
Hey, more than enough. That's
Hey,
okay.
more than enough.
Happy
You
New
mean
Year.
like she's not all there upstairs that we mean?
I think that she is maybe intoxicated a little or something. Uh, yeah, I don't want to I don't like to speculate on that stuff, but she, I must fall asleep and stuff during a couple streams.
Something's off. Okay, because
Yeah.
the reason why I asked if she was new because if you've been around at all, you're gonna know that you can't fake shit like that. Like they're gonna find out that you are lying about it. They're going to.
Right. Happy New Year, Garfield. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's weird. That's wild.
Listen, if I was
Wait, and she's
accused,
taking them to court? That's what
yes,
you started off saying.
yes, and if I was,
What the hell?
okay, my name was turned up in something like that, you better gosh darn believe my ass is calling to see when it happened. If my name was thrown in that, like when Laura accused me of CPS, first thing I did was pick the phone up and call and see if I could find out. I was newer than I am now.
She's
I know you can't.
accusing. Okay, the
Right.
accusation is, in my opinion, even worse
Hey,
than
Texas girl.
the
Mm-hmm.
accusation that she's saying now is even worse because what she's saying now is that they sent a random stranger to her house.
Mm-hmm.
to what
Yes.
open her door and
Well,
confront.
that was after they busted it out as being fake. Yes. And
Right.
she's saying that, yeah.
And of
And
course, you're going to want to clear your name like that. There's huge implications to that. If that, like that's wild. If it were true, it's
mm-hmm.
untrue, but I'm just saying that is a big accusation. That's crazy.
Absolutely. Yes, it is. And it's scary. Happy New Year, Sarah. It's a scary one. Like if you put okay, so say yes, Jimbo, it's a panel stream. So okay, if you say like I was fighting with Mello one and they were like, yeah, you and Stephanie swatted me, I would be on that phone so quick finding out, all the information I could. I don't think that's real life. That's okay, Nana, that's okay. Hey, happy New Year. I don't know. I'd be calling to make sure
That
when
would
me too.
technically the if that would be considered going real life, then they would be considered going real life on you first when they fucking lied about that.
Right. And
You know?
and so okay, so I kind of have to talk. I'm not talking about the baby. I would never do that, but I have to mention it in this because it's part of the story. But the baby, she had, like I said, she had a baby pass away, sadly. And now their thing is that she murdered the baby and
Oh,
that
that-
I literally cried. I don't know TT.
that's
Okay. I
trash.
don't um I just don't. Hey, Miss Lee, I don't know her. I don't need to know her to know that I don't know. It's sad. You can't go around saying people killed their baby. Do you know how traumatic that is? Like,
Mm,
honestly, it's
I
very
don't.
traumatic.
It doesn't get much fucking lower than that. And mm,
No.
mm, mm, mm.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Hey, what
So,
if somebody did that, they would be locked up. Wouldn't be on
no.
YouTube. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yes. Yeah, I said that on Hookers to that girl, but I don't think you watched Hooker, but I said that everybody and I don't think anybody's children should be mentioned though. I'm a big person of that. And listen, I agree karma will not be nice to you if you're not nice. Like I don't know her I can understand going back and forth with TT or whatever you want to do, but leave anybody deceased, especially a baby out of it. Um
Yeah.
uh, it was hard to watch. I cried. So yeah, no kids. No kids, no partners. Like, what is wrong with everybody? They're fucking losing their mind. Oh yeah, I know you. I know you were agreeing that girl.
Because
It's
they want
terrible.
hurtful, but
Hmm.
I'm sorry, something like that. Yes, it is hurtful. You do achieve the thing you set out for, but you also achieve making yourself look terrible in the process. I don't think there's any justification that makes that okay and acceptable and a weapon of choice. Nothing. Nothing.
I know, right? I don't think so. I was laughing at the chat, by the way. I don't think so. I think that anything that you say about that, it's just like, why? I don't know. For me, that if okay, I could be agreeing with everything you're saying, and then when you bring up somebody's child, especially when I hear that they're deceased, I that's my end point. I don't agree with you anymore. You're gonna lose support that way, and I look, I used to really like To the Moon. I used to watch her chat. I was commenting in there a lot, and I can't support that. I cannot. I will not. And I can't support the lawsuit stuff and all of that. I just I won't. Hey,
Mm,
Sky Z, good to see you. So, um, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on YouTube that's so toxic.
that's awful.
Wait, I literally saw Foodie tell Yaba today she will talk about her kids if she wants. What the fuck? Foodie's done lost her mind too. Is it like the end of the year? Everybody's trying to
Oh,
see who can be the craziest.
mhm. Remember, it wasn't even that long ago. I don't remember who she was talking about, but she was doxing somebody under the age of 18 or
Oh
something. Remember,
gosh,
I
yeah.
sent it to you. I can't remember exactly what it was, and that wasn't even that long ago. And her audience was like, "Why are you doing that?" And she was like, "Fuck them." She didn't care at all,
Mm,
like
that's
about
crazy.
the child. Not you're getting back at the person, but you're fucking doxing a minor in the process, and she didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, oh, babe, I that would make sense.
Oh hell.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can agree. I hope she gets the help that she needs because before all of this happened, I just saw her as somebody really smart and funny and witty and it was fun to watch the back and forth, but it's not fun anymore. People are coming on here crying and hurt and I don't like it when it gets to that point. I don't even like I've been back and forth like that with people before too. It's just not fun. I won't do that. When it gets to the point you're coming on here crying and upset all the time, no, no, no. Something needs to change. Hey, run tell that. Long time no see. Hey, Andy. Happy New Year.
Oh,
Um,
AG says Mercury is in retrograde also.
oh, for
Uh,
fuck's sake. Mm.
we're all fucked. So what what happened? Why how did it even
It's just been escalating. There's nothing happened, in my
wow.
opinion. I don't think nothing. I didn't see anything happen that would make it that big of a deal anyways. Personally, I'm not, I might have missed stuff because I don't always get to catch everything over there, like because that's not my main community, right? But I might have missed something, but I didn't see anything. Maybe Angela can answer. Angela, what did it just escalate to this with all the fighting, or did I miss something big? Like I know TT was going back at her, and then TT has a son that's in jail, and I mean not TT. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. To the Moon has a son that's in jail, and she's saying that they're going to contact her son that's in jail, and she's saying she's going to make TT's baby's story like a true crime story. It's really messy.
Why would they want to contact her son in jail? I
I
mean, I
I don't
know
know.
people do that, but
He's in there for murder, I guess, or something. I don't know. I think she said murder or something. I don't know, but
son in
um,
jail for murder and she's accusing somebody else. What
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah. It's a
Holy
whole
shit!
It's a whole clusterfuck. It's very it's like you know how our community took years to get pretty bad with the doxing and shit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So I wanted after this, I do want to touch on the doxing thing, but or something about
Oh
doxing.
yes, they've been that way since the get almost. Almost, they've been
Mm-hmm.
balls to the wall. Facebook grouping it up, like
Yeah, yeah.
sleuthing each other. Hey, Andy,
Hey, Andy, good to see you.
see over there
Um,
from the
do you want
beginning.
to? Do you, Jimbo? You can have a link if you want. I'm covering my screen, of course, but you can have a link here. Sure. Let me get my cock block on.
Come on up.
Come on up. There's been a lot of trolls till I put that thing on, but I'm not saying you're a troll. I don't know, but we got to put the thing up. It's gonna be Christmassy too because I haven't changed it yet.
You don't have a thing up yet. You
No,
know
I
that.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting it up. There it is, Jimbo. Yeah, the doxing stuff has gone too far in every community that I'm in. Everyone. And Lauren, what's her name? Laguna. How do you say her last name? Laguna Beach Lauren is a fucking weirdo. And she's trying to come over here and get on Jenny's and stuff.
Wait, what did you just say? I had a phone
Uh,
call. I was
hold on.
rudely interrupted.
Wait, she threatened my job. I put her. Okay, we'll watch your channel in a second, Angela, if that's okay, to catch everybody up. Um,
See,
after I. Okay, hold on.
you know
All
that
right.
panel I was watching that I was telling you about? It was not it
Hey,
wasn't that
hey, Jim.
girl, not that girl in the chat. It wasn't the girl we're talking about. It was somebody else's panel and in
Mm-hmm.
the chat the that this lady was talking and her and TT got in we're getting into it that day.
Hi,
Hey,
hi, Jimbo. Nice to meet you.
Hey, how you
How are
doing?
you? Good. How are
I'm
you? Sorry, I have
I'm
to put
Jimbo
this screen
Thunderhawk.
up on my thing. Hi, nice to meet. What community are you
Well,
from?
uh, oh gosh, well, I do my own streams.
Uh
If you
huh.
wanna, if you wanna, click my name is my site, and you can look them over and see what you think.
Okay, what do you stream about?
Nothing. I just sit here and get drunk and stoned and bullshit.
Oh,
what
hey, I like those streams. That's
yeah,
cool.
what's the name of your channel? Oh God, it's only
Jimbo Thunderhawk.
Jimbo, I got it's in the chat. Hey, little man, shut the
Cool
fuck
man.
up. Good to see
I'm
you.
cool, man.
Um,
I'm cool, man.
okay, cool. Well, nice to meet you. We're gonna Hey, BMB, we're gonna talk about this this other stuff that we've been talking about. Here.
Well, okay. Well, see, my one of my New Year's resolutions is to meet new people. So you know,
Well,
I
nice
saw
to
your,
meet you.
so I thought I'd pop in here. I subscribed to you,
Thank you.
so maybe I'll see you again or something.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna do some open panels just about nothing here coming up soon. Right now we're doing this, but definitely come back up
Well,
when we're just talking about nothing.
you got like a subject channel or something? Yeah.
Well, no, we don't usually talk about this, but we just talk about different things. Like sometimes we just talk about nothing, and it just depends.
Well, okay.
So you're more than welcome to come up when we're doing that, when we're talking about, when we're just bullshitting.
All right. Well then I'll let you get back to what you was doing then. And
Well, it's very
I got
nice to meet you.
Have a
Thank you
good
for
nice,
New Year.
subscribing.
Are you going to
nice to
stream
meet you all
tonight?
too. Uh, no, not StreamYard. I'm out of StreamYard hours. I got those cheap 20-hour things.
Well,
So
when
You
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 know,
won't
or
be
don't,
streaming tonight?
when you run out of StreamYard hours, you should just use a different email, and that's what a lot of the streamers are doing. I pay for mine, but a lot of streamers just change their email. I think.
I just wait. I just stay on YouTube live until I get my 20 hours back.
Okay, well, that's awesome. So, are you gonna just do a regular stream tonight, like by yourself?
I might. I don't know. Let's see what happened. I just started drinking.
Oh, all right. Well, have
I don't know.
enjoy. Hey, Morks. Yeah,
I'm staying. I'm
enjoy.
staying. I'm staying home by myself tonight.
Well, you can hang out in the chat with us. We're gonna just talk about different things all night.
All right. Well, I'll check back. There's a few other people I got to see.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Nice to
All
meet
right.
you.
Well, thanks for having me.
Happy New
Bye.
Year.
Nice to meet you. Happy New Year's.
Yeah. Happy
Hey,
New Year's to y'all.
Morgs.
Oh, he was nice.
He was nice. I put
I'm
his
glad he
link
came
in
up.
the chat if you all want to check him out. He said he might go
Thank
live
you.
tonight.
Yeah, we put your link in the chat and people can check you out and see what they think. Thank you for coming up. Okay, so we're going to there's three moon videos. That way, because I feel like a lot of people don't have any context of what we're talking about. So
Oh, I didn't even see that. Her threats up on my channel. Wow.
mhm. All right, so we'll go back. Let's see. All right, I think that this one's the first one from the other day. We'll watch it. And this is Angela. Let me get this link. Hold on.
Does Angela go live?
No, she just does videos, but I always watch her channel, but I'll put her channel link in
I
the
swear there
thing.
was somebody live and
And
TT
good
and Granny's
morning.
watching her live
Oh,
and they were going back and forth. But it
hold
wasn't
on,
this
sorry.
lady that we're
No,
talking
no,
about. I can't remember who
no.
it was.
Okay, so TT goes live, Jessica goes live, and Country Joe goes live. Maybe it was
Country
Country
Joe.
Joe.
That's who it was. Ding, ding,
Mhm.
ding, ding. Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah,
Killing me.
Country Joe is she's not really involved in it, but she's their friend. And there's Jur too. Jur is pretty great. She was in here earlier, but she's probably she's like not in our time zone, so it's probably already late for her because I think she was celebrating New Year's hours ago. She's across the pond. Jur's pretty great. If you're not subscribed, her name's just Jur, and I love her. Like
They've had
I
a live stream all day on YouTube where it's like fireworks everywhere across the world whenever it like is New Year's over and
yeah, I
over.
watched them in
It's really
British
neat.
Chippies, and that was really cool to see how theirs was beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the threats right here.
Hey, Ange, good morning. Please get in contact with your lawyer because I am getting in contact with mine. Keep tweeting sugar tits because I got something for your ass too. Because now my tweets, which get a lot more traction than yours, will be showing just kind of what kind of debauchery.
That's right. That's right. It started because she found out that Angela was tweeting something about her channel. Everybody's been tweeting it. She considered that like quote unquote real life. That's what started this. Some kind of tweets. like
Kind
to
of sounds like
YouTube.
voices. I thought it was voices in the beginning. I was like,
No.
hey, Pugs, Happy New Year.
Hey, Pugs. Happy New Year. I'm glad to see you on your regular account again.
Does Juror go live?
Yes, I was in Jers this afternoon
I
for
need to
like the whole
sub to
live.
that.
You will really like Jer. She is. Thank you to that girl for putting her link in, and I'll put Angela's in again. Jer is a very kind lady. Here you go. She's very fair. You know what I mean? She sees both sides of things. She doesn't just jump to conclusions.
My
I
kind of
really think
lady.
you'd like her. Yes. I want if you don't care to, can we touch on your video in a little while, or do you not
Yes.
want to?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, after this we'll do that.
Your pet business and your old man be doing. Got me? You took this real life. I'll be taking this real life too. You fucking cunt. Calling me a
Whoa.
racist. Bitch, you're a fucking racist. And you fucking know that. And I'm gonna make sure every single person one of your clients knows about it. Do you understand? We're talking about billboard in your home city, bitch.
This is
Fundraising
her response to
starting now.
being called a racist.
Yes, and I don't know about the racist rant that she went on. I know a lot of people were upset because she said she called her kids what did she say? Inlets maybe, but she used the raw word like
Oh, wow.
my little inlets. I don't remember something like that. And a lot of people were super outraged, but I guess she had like a racist rant against another lady too. I don't know though. I'm not allegedly because I didn't see that one. I don't want to comment on that one. I
Well,
didn't even see the other one. I know that it happened because she talked about it.
I'm going to say, off of first impressions alone, I wouldn't be surprised that there's a couple racist rants. I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Yes, Loma, shut the fuck up. Apparently. All right, here we go.
Fuck you. Very much, bitch. Have the day you deserve. Mwah.
Sheesh.
Someone needs to tell their little friend that tweeting YouTube on Twitter is not going real life. Like, if you're on a public platform and you're going to be racist and you're going to let your panel say nasty things to a guest and let people be doxxed in your chat, then I have the right to go to Twitter and make a tweet about it to Team YouTube. Team YouTube, that's not going live. Your shit was public. And now you're threatening my job. You're going to take out a billboard. You're going to slander my fucking job. No, you're not, Moon. Oh, this is Moon, by the way, and her crazy ass. As she's over there crying, people are going real life as she's threatening to go real life on people. You need
This is the same
clue.
person that's saying she's being stalked and she's taking people to court too, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Hey, Muffin Mouse.
Is not real life. Jesus. You need help. And you need to quit threatening people, for fuck's sake.
All right, cancel that. Let's get back and we'll watch this one, Stop at Moon. I don't know what this one is about. I watched it because it's already been, you can see it's, I don't remember though.
This is not at all how I remember her being or pictured her being at all.
No, she didn't used to be like this at all.
Most I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe how sad it makes me. Honestly.
I definitely see what you were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, and this is nothing. She literally just fell asleep on the one. I don't know.
All I can do.
Yeah, I don't think she
And
didn't
I've
used to
never
be like this,
begged for
Angela.
anything in my life. Never. I've never begged for anything. But at this point, I am begging for just $1 helps, 50 cents, anything. to get a lawyer. There is a firm here in my town. I will be completely transparent. I need help. My kids need help. My daughter is afraid. Why do they know?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Why do they know? What kind of computer my daughter uses?
I'll tell you why, Amber. Because no, this isn't the first time you've begged for money. You are always begging for money. The only reason we mentioned a computer or your child's computer is because you were saying that you needed to buy a tablet. And most of the schools provide Chromebooks. It was mentioned on a live that you shouldn't need money for a tablet for your child for school. We don't know what kind of computer she has. There's nobody getting into her IP address. None of that shit. You made that up. You just made all of that up.
It
And
does
we
sound
are all
funny.
just sick.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Sounds like a money ploy so far.
Yeah. I mean, she did file an order, but she hasn't gotten a lawyer, and she said that TT took her lawyer. I don't know anything about the lawyer stuff, but I know she did file. But that's as much as I
File
know.
what?
She tried to file a restraining order, and just so everybody knows, I could go tomorrow and file a restraining order on Hooker. I could get the temporary one because they automatically in most states give you the order to start with, but you don't have to prove anything until you go to court. So when people say, I got a restraining order, that doesn't
Anybody
mean anybody can go.
Mhm.
I could go file on, I barely have talked to Pesky, right? Only in like the chats or whatever. I could go say, I could find out her name, where she lives, and be like, Pesky is harassing me, and get an order. That doesn't mean it's going to stick. What's going to happen, right, is you're going to get it, but then when you go to the big court, you have to prove everything that you're saying. So like anybody could get one. Hey, Pesky, and Happy New Year. Sorry, I was just using you for an example, Pesky.
They're all like, hey, it's like an emergency restraining order to err on the side of caution and it's for like people that are in abusive relationships and things that can be
Exactly.
really, harmful and scary and dangerous. And you need it right then and can't wait to the court date to get it.
Right. It's actually this is what upsets me, and this is a general thing, but people cannot get them that actually need them, like that really need them. And then you have people like Noodle Mash and now this that are just getting them because they're upset, right? Or whatever.
Yes.
And there are people that actually need them that can't get them, that would do anything to have just a little bit of a relief, like, oh, I can breathe at night, even though it's just a piece of paper. It feels like protection, right, to somebody sometimes. And
Oh my God.
there's
The
so many
difference
people
between
that can't
life and
get
death.
them. Yes, there's just so many people that can't even get them. It's fucking bullshit that people are just getting them now. Like,
Well, and this becoming a thing, and like more and more that people start figuring this out, and it happens more and more and more, it's just going to hurt the people that need to be able to get that emergency restraining order.
they're going to
That
make them
really,
harder to get, and they're already hard. Like, they're already not easy to get, right? And they're going to make more restrictions because of this kind of stuff. Like, what happens if there was really a girl that was scared that started dating somebody on here, and because this is happening in a couple years, it gets a little bit harder to get them, and they need it because this person is actually threatening to come to their house and harm them and whatever on here. It's just all these stupid ones are just making it that much harder for the people that might really need them. That's
I
my
actually
problem.
think when you have to go to court and prove to get your order for it to stay in, if there is no proof and it's like deemed bullshit, there should be penalty for that, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is a serious thing, in my opinion. Yes, exactly. That's what we're saying, Ginger. All right, I'm going to play the rest of this.
of the lies, the blatant lies. You talked about your daughters needing a computer. And what was said on a live was that you would probably be provided a Chromebook and you didn't need to buy a tablet. That was it. Take a nap.
Hey, hey, Jill. Hey,
You can't just
Taco.
sit here
There are
and
millions
blatantly
of different
lie
kinds of
and make
Chromebooks. Like Chromebook means a million different things. Just because you say somebody has a Chromebook, you don't know what kind of computer they have.
Yeah,
necessarily.
I didn't see this, but what I'm taking from her statement is Moon asked for a computer for her daughter. She was coming
Yes.
when the corona was going on. They were saying the school probably issued one. You probably didn't have to
tablet.
buy a computer, right? And
Yeah.
she took that and said that they said that they knew what kind of computer she was having. Like, that's just not.
It just sounds like all I hear is her, and this is just my opinion, sounds like she's drumming up sympathy every chance she can get to play a victim so she can get money.
Right,
And
Hooker. It's
he's the
abusive.
one
Yeah,
saying,
that's what. Yeah, I agree with you. Right, Hooker. It's stupid.
people sound like they're freaking dangerous and they know what kind of computer your child has. You are the one that brought it up, Moon. Stop it. This is over the top. I don't know what you're
Pause it for
going through.
gosh, I just
Maybe take a few days, but stop.
Also, like, you all got, like, recognize that she is doing this on purpose, blatantly on purpose. Like, she's saying these things to paint a certain narrative about what's going on so people will feel sorry for her. So you all just keep that in mind whenever you're like reacting and like going back and forth with her, because she wants to look like a victim for sure.
Yeah, Hooker, you got to drive. Be careful, Hooker. I just saw your emoji. Okay, this is the one from 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, definitely be careful tonight.
Yeah, please be careful and let me know you go home, okay? She wants a reaction for her.
Angela, you were never domestically abused, because if you were, you would have had your whole fucking face smashed in by now.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Huh?
That's terrible.
You are never a DV. You're not a survivor, bitch. You are not. You
my God.
are the person who committed the violence.
What?
Wow.
You are not a DV survivor.
Come on,
Stop your
man.
fucking lies.
Oh my God.
That's the one that's out
You
here
evil
using
bitch.
restraining
And
order.
TT,
Yes, she's the
Wow.
one. I
quit killing your kids.
wait, listen to what she hold on.
Evil bitch. And TT, quit killing your kids.
She's gross. Mm-mm.
Sorry that she said that. That's that's awful. So yes, thank you, Bae. I didn't know that's really bad. So woo, that's I don't even know what to say about that. That's terrible.
Who is, like, where did, I can't, I'm mind blown. Like, what?
Well, she used to cover Lana. Lana's blown up, by the way. She's got she had 5,000 people watching the other day.
Good for her.
I know. I was like, dang, girl, I told y'all. Unc, I'm so glad to see you. I need to send you. Did I give you my new? I think I did give you my new Discord link, right? I did, Unc. That's yes. Yep. I can get to you, and I can give you a wrench too, but not right this second. I can't when I'm on a live. Whoa, yes, I can.
She's a tease.
Well, I do need some wrenches anyways, new wrenches. I mean I have some, but I need a couple more.
I can give you a wrench, but not right now.
Not right now. I can't a second. What are you talking about? There's another one. Okay.
Wrench play.
Okay. So, anyways, that's that. That's what's going on in the Krama community. I'm gonna pull. The reason I
That's
wanted to
insane.
pull that. Yeah, it's insane. That video just kind of took me for a surprise. I don't even know what to say. You don't say stuff like that in our community. There'd probably be 10 lines about what she just said because that's really who.
I'm sorry what she said to you, Angela. That's I know that you know that's fucked up, and I'm sorry. And she's just trying to be hurtful, and I'm
Mhm.
sure it was hurtful, but it makes her look bad, not you. I hope you know that.
Yeah, and I know I don't even know what to say.
That's
That's
awful.
really bad. That's terrible. So I'm sorry that she said that. I'm sorry that this is all going on, and I hope that things get resolved quickly for you guys. So
Do they live in the same state? That's what I was going to ask.
no,
Like
I don't think so.
the lady that she got the restraining order against, they're in different states.
Yes.
Maybe that's something that they could implement. Like if it's over the internet and you're in different states, that you can't just get the emergency.
Well, yeah,
Or-
but my fear is like, okay, so what if, let me give you a scenario. What if I was dating somebody? I'm just going to use me.
okay.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Okay. Someone is shooting fireworks in my neighborhood already. My dogs are going crazy. That's defamation. That is absolutely defamation for sure. Hey, Taco. Happy New Year. Ladies in their wrenches. That is true. I've heard a lot of bad shit on YouTube in my 5 years here. This has been super over the line. Yeah, that is
Mm-hmm.
for a woman to tell another woman. Like, I don't know that I've ever heard somebody come out. Maybe I
Yeah,
have.
Laura has against Stephanie Marie. She said her boy should have beat her more and all that. Remember?
But did she say that she wasn't a domestic violence survivor and she was the abuser instead?
I don't know. That sounds like something really Laura-ish. I don't remember that
That is
part. I don't know. Laura's probably said something similar, but nobody else here. So yeah, I'm very sorry that she said, oh, this is my scenario though. All right, say I'm gonna date Hooker because everybody already thinks I'm dating Hooker anyways. I'm gonna date Hooker, okay?
we know.
And yeah, Hooker's really my girlfriend,
We
okay,
know.
everybody. If you want to donate, my cash app's right there for my new life with Hooker. So so all right, say that I'm dating Hooker and things get
Okay.
really ugly. She lives in a different state. I need that restraining order because hold on, I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
I think I could see where you're going with this for sure.
Okay, so she lives in a
Okay.
different state, but she's threatening to come to my house. She knows all my information, knows where my kids go to school, sends me that way.
You can even add that you all could have lived in the same state for a time and don't anymore.
Right. Yes.
Could have went
And
back.
right. I just, yeah. And I mean, duh, Sarah, after I date Hooker, I'm coming to your house. I mean, I'm just like the lesbian whore. What are you talking about? Donate for mine and Sarah's new life. We're leaving Hooker out. I'm just kidding, by the way. It's a joke.
That's
So,
the second time
anyways,
that I said you're going to get a restraining order.
I know. Poor Hooker.
You're just
Poor
an
Hooker.
example, Hooker.
Poor Hooker.
That's funny.
So, yeah, it's okay. I hope things calm down. I know that my dogs are going to freak out when fireworks start, but I'm just saying there is legitimate reasons for them over. So I don't want to see them just totally cut it out, but I do feel like with them being so overused and all that and fake and they have to do something. But what's the answer when there are real scenarios? Like, okay, so for what if I was dating somebody? Like, I don't know. What are you going to do then if they put these big restrictions in? So they can't really put restrictions too hard, especially with internet dating. But I do maybe if there's consequences, if there's no, I don't know. I don't know what the
definitely
answer is.
see your scenario and see how it can't be as cut and dry as I said for sure, because there are definitely reasons that there could be emergency restraining orders needed. even if you're in different states and it's over the internet. But something,
Mm-hmm.
because this is like ridiculous.
Yeah, it's getting out of control. But then what if, sometimes people don't get restraining orders and there's real circumstances too. So it's not necessarily a good thing to have these get in trouble if there are no findings for them, because sometimes you just don't get it, but you should. It's so hard to say what should happen with all
But
these
that
different
would be,
scenarios.
you get it, and oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Mm, you're right.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, Mella, mostly about the stuff we're talking about, that community, like Granny's watching and all that, that's what she clips. So did you know Crafton and Kim's channel now? You've been gone for a while. Did you know their channel was poof?
You did. You told me that. Yes, I did know.
Yeah, so there's all these channels that were, I don't like Natasha Cooper, so this is not me sticking up for her, trust me. But all these channels that were going at her for banning for a year are now saying, like, I'm not banning, it's a new channel. All of her lines that everybody made fun of, they're all using them now. So it's kind of funny.
I see.
Sarah.
I wouldn't even after a year of going at somebody for ban evading, having people go at them for ban evading, reporting them over and over, mass reporting in um with
Have a good
planning,
night, Mercedes girl.
like it's coordinated. I couldn't even make a second channel. I couldn't. I would just be like, fuck it, let's go to
Yeah.
Rumble or somewhere else.
You're right. No. This Mama Knows Best, she was like the biggest hater of Natasha Cooper. They still are hating on her, still saying she's ban evading as they're planning a ban evading channel. So it's kind of funny. But all right, I guess we can move on from that now and talk about. I wanted to talk about your idea for something specific.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Angela. Okay, do you want me
we
to
can't
play it?
watch. Oh God.
I know
Uh,
it's your voice and all, but can we just watch it so that people
yeah.
understand? Because
Do
then
it.
there was some things that I wanted to talk about
Poor.
from Wendy's video or
I
Wendy's
do
point of
kind of want
view.
to hear what I said back, because when I heard people talk about it, what they said, I don't, that wasn't what I was trying to say at all, not even close. Like, I heard people say that I said that I regretted everything for the last, like 12 months. It wouldn't have done blah, blah, blah. Like, I wasn't talking about anything other than two situations, one that was doxing and one that was considered real life. That's all I was fucking talking about. But anyways, yes.
Yeah, and apparently Tracy is okay with doxing Starlight now, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. After this, we're gonna.
Well, Tracy commented, and I didn't. I just did not have the fucking energy to have a back and forth with her. Because it's like talking to
Mhm.
a wall, anyways. But she commented and said you wouldn't be okay with it if it weren't me and Steph. And I said no. Like, the point is that it's going to happen. It happens. And I said back to her that, like, even she has looked at people's information and all that shit. And she was like, tell me one time I've ever blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm not even getting into that. She says she's trolling every time she does it, but she has talked about Alicia's stuff. She has done it with pictures to Starlight, to you, like, so many times that she's said things that let you know or made you think that she was looking up information or somebody was sending her information. So I don't know. I didn't want to fight.
Right.
So I
Yeah,
didn't even
I
know.
I didn't have it in me to fight with her either. So yeah, I'll tell you what she said under Brian's video after we listen.
Hey everybody. First of all, I just want to say
God,
Merry Christmas.
so bad. Sorry.
I
Shut
hope
it. You sound
everybody's
fine.
having a great week, getting ready for Christmas, getting ready for the holidays. It's been hectic, but I'm excited. And I want to get a few
That
things
feels
out
like a
of the
month
way
ago.
first before
I
Feels like
know
so
it
long.
was a week ago. It was a week
That's
ago. So for
crazy.
whoever doesn't know, this is about our community. Somebody was caught looking a bunch of people up, and we used to like call people out more frequently than we do now. We don't really call people out anymore, and people are mad that we weren't calling it out, right? And something did have to be said because we called so many other people out for that. I feel like, right? So
Well,
Stephanie, we made this video.
yeah. Uh, okay. Just to like put to like give you all some perspective, the people that weren't here back then, for a long time, there was like expectations or whatever, like pretty high expectations about doxing in real life, all of that. Um, in the community as a whole, pretty much everybody, almost everybody, like followed those rules, and if you broke them, then people got mad and you got backlash and all that, yada yada yada. Well, some things happened, some really big things happened, and you all probably know or don't know, but some really big things happened that changed a lot of things, that caused people to start going real life, looking people up, um, doing it more and more and more, and the whole dynamic of the community just changed so much. It's not even, it's so different than it was back then. I don't even know how to
Yeah,
describe it.
and a lot of different communities that we can't really say don't dox, don't do this, right? We can only control ourselves anyways. We're not anybody's mother here. So
Well, we didn't
that's kind of
integrate
some.
either. Like
Hmm.
we didn't integrate then. Only integration that really happened was whenever the Chris Watts community, whenever you all came over, that was it. After that, there wasn't a
Hmm.
whole lot of new communities around. Since 2022, tons of new communities started integrating. Since COVID, probably, really. Um, Tons of new communities started integrating into our community. It's not like just, oh, here's the drama community as a whole, and it's just not like that anymore. So
Happy New
many.
Year, Pugs Fashion. And okay, okay, one win. Is it okay, one win, if I play what you said
Hey,
on
Wendy,
Randy's?
happy New
Bec-
Year.
Because I feel like, and Happy New Year, Pugs
Sorry.
Washing, Lindy. No, you're good. Um, what did Sarah say? Hey, Sarah. So, uh, okay, so I want to play what one win said because I feel like it was so close to what you said too, what Wendy said, and um, I just wanted to talk about it because I knew people were upset, but I didn't know if they were upset because of the examples you used, because it was just so similar to what you said, what she said on these, right? And it just was like, well, what, people are not upset at Wendy, which I don't want them to be upset at Wendy, but I understood what Wendy was saying, right? But I thought the message was similar, so I wanted to get your opinion on it because I know you haven't been around. So
Yeah, I
is it
have
okay if
not
I play it? Okay.
at all. Yeah,
Okay.
and I do want to hear mine back, like I said, because when I heard it, when I seen it talked about or heard it talked about, it was not at all close to the sentiment or the words that I thought I was saying. But I haven't listened to it back, so we'll find out.
Okay. All right. Let me play it real quick, and then we'll play Wendy's.
Talk about anything. I just watched Steph's stream, and I have a couple things that I just want to get off my chest. But I want to say first off that I'm not making this video to bash Samara, to even say anything negative or bad about Samara in general. Um, I actually want to talk about myself and the way that things like this in particular have changed the way that I view things, the way I feel about things over time. Um, it's so I want everybody to keep that in mind and maybe listen to what I'm saying in this video with an open mind and open heart, because I want to talk about me. I don't want to talk about anybody else. But for those of you that don't know, there was stuff that came out, that they were showing, that were discussed in a Discord, that were like looking people up, and all of, like, a lot of doxing information, private information, all of that, right? And I just want to talk about the way that I'm going to talk about TNT first. There was something that happened a long time ago. She had doxed somebody's grown child on a live stream. And at the time, she was, really ridiculed for that, and she has since apologized for it, said it was bad, whatever. But me in particular, I'll talk about myself. I feel like I held that against her way more and for way longer than I should have. I tried to view it as more than a mistake. And at the end of the day, I do feel like it was a mistake. I'm just using examples. I'm not to talk about, I don't want to talk about anybody in particular, but these are just examples. And then like Steph driving by Diane's house, that came out. She owned it. She apologized for it, and I wanted to also, hold that against her for way longer than I personally, it's my opinion, I personally think that I should have. Because when it all comes down to it, like it always comes out that everybody makes mistakes. We've all fucked up, including, this with Samara. I mean, I don't know how she feels about it. She hasn't talked about it yet. It just happened today, I think. But the problem that I have, and the where I like see things differently now, is it's hard for me when I do see and feel like certain people are held to a higher standard, and then something like this will happen, and then it won't be held to the same standard, if that makes sense. And I just want to, for me, try to see everything on an equal playing ground, see everything fair if possible, because we all do make mistakes, we all do fuck up. And like TNT, she said she made a mistake, she shouldn't have done it. It happened, she was angry. She thought she was doxing somebody that came after her child. And I don't know, I just feel like for me personally, I held it against them way more than probably I should have. And that's probably where now I see things differently. And I see people saying like, oh, so now doxing is okay. No, it's not okay. It was never okay. But it's like, when it happens, how long do we hold it against somebody? And is it a repeated behavior? Like, I don't know, just like Bombshell. Bombshell was literally calling the police on Michelle a month ago on a live stream, trying to have her swatted, trying to have her arrested, calling the police on her. And now it's, like already like forgotten. She's trying to completely move away from it. I don't know. It's just really confusing trying to weigh all these out. And at the end of the day, I do think we all make mistakes, we all fuck up, and nobody should be held to a higher standard than anybody else. That's all I really wanted to say. I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm trying to explain what I'm trying to say, and maybe it's not so easy to explain or understand. But anyways, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your family and your friends. And if I don't see you before then, I'll see you guys after Christmas.
Okay, shut up, woman. I'm done.
Okay, so I'm going to say what I took from it. Then you can say what you meant from it. I took that you meant we've held all kinds of people to these standards that now everybody is kind of broken anyways. And if you're going to hold somebody to those standards, how long do you hold them? You can't hold one person accountable for years and the other person has no accountability. You can't do that. That's what I took from that. That's the biggest message I took from that video.
Yes.
So can you explain what you meant?
I meant both of those things. First of all, I was talking about myself, and I pretty sure I tried to make that as clear as possible. I said me, I, my 100 times in that video, I bet. Because I wanted it to be really clear, because me, not anybody else, not connected, myself, I had a very strong reaction when both of those instances happened. That's why I chose those as examples, right? And I feel bad because I feel like choosing those examples, like the whole message was missed because of who I chose to use as an example. Like nothing else was heard before or after that, it seemed. Um,
Hey, Wan.
Hey, Happy New Year.
hey, Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year. I think that if you used anybody else for an example, it wouldn't have been. This is just my personal beliefs from things I've seen, and this is not a dig at anybody. I think that if you had used a different person for examples, they might not have taken it that way. But because you said Steph and TNT, that's all people heard, right? And you felt bad. Those are the things that were put together, and that's it.
Well, I felt bad because people had to, like, they felt like they needed to come out and be like, not like, fuck you, still, Steph. And I'm like, oh my God, that's not at all what I was trying to say or have happen. But whatever, that is what it is. But I myself, me, when those two things happened, I had a very strong reaction personally to both of those. And I feel like now, as things have progressed, that I overreacted. And I shouldn't have overreacted as much if I'm not going to be able to have that same overreaction in other instances, aka what just happened with Simone.
Right, because if we get up here and listen, not that I would help. If I were to get up here and drag Samara the same way that I personally have dragged, say, Steph or TNT, there would be a very strong community reaction. There just would. So we can't. I feel like some people are getting past. Not that she got a pass. She's well, she hasn't really. Whatever. It's just not my place to drag her or Steph or TNT or One or Pugs Washing. I'm not dragging anybody. I guess that's what I'm saying. Unless you're
that
Laura.
was pretty much the sentiment in my video, is that I don't feel like, it was kind of explaining why I don't feel like I have a reason or a need or want or desire to call somebody out in that situation when things happen like that anymore. I don't. And that's what I was trying to explain, because I feel like people were confused about it in the past, and after, I think they were even more confused. So it is what it is. I did try to be concise.
I feel like, though, this place has changed so much since that went down, a couple years ago, or however long it was now.
Yes.
Things have really changed around here, including the, once upon a time, people cared what we thought. And now I don't feel like, I think we're outnumbered now by people who don't want to be told what to do or how to think or feel or behave. They want to do what they want to do.
Yep.
And they're not interested in following, any rules or whatever. And we can't stop them. There's nothing we can do to stop them. All we can do is not support it. If you don't like what a creator is doing, don't support them. Don't go in their streams. Don't hang out with them. Don't, everybody has to make their own choices. We can't control what happens here. And I don't know why we ever thought we could, but it felt like once upon a time we had a lot more of an understanding in this community. And now it feels like people are just F you. We don't even like you. So whatever you say, we're going to do the opposite because we can't stand you. Okay, fair enough. Then when you have a community of real life going assholes that, doing all this real life dirty shit, don't come crying to me. I don't want that kind of a community. I'm not going in that kind of place. But
but my gripe with it is that it's very selective. So if somebody that a lot of people don't like does something, everybody wants you to be outraged. But if it's somebody everybody likes, no outrage. I just don't have the outrage anymore, to be honest. I feel like everybody can make your own decision. So if there's a panel with everybody's doxing on and you don't feel like you want to support that, don't support it, but don't come to me and expect me to call it out, because I'm not anymore. Because like you said, nobody gives a fuck. They only want to hear our voice when they think it's going to cause a problem. Literally.
That's what I realized. This whole demanding that we call out people, they don't care what I think. Wendy V doesn't like me. She doesn't have any respect for me. She doesn't care what I think. So why do you need me to comment on something? All you want to see is a fracture in a friend group. Well, I don't have the desire to show you that anymore. I'll handle Samara the way I handle Samara. And if I do it publicly, then great. If I don't, then great. That's between me and her, actually. I'm not interested in giving a shit show to people who hate us anymore. I'm just tired of that.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. And, there's a lot of people that are like, I don't know, they're wanting us. I feel like they really want to call Samara out, me and Stephanie, because we are like obviously had a friend,
Well, they said
there's
the
little
same thing to me and
potential.
Randy. They said the same thing
Yes.
to me and Randy. They wanted me and Randy to. In fact, Wendy Vag said that we didn't call her, that Randy faked being sick so that we wouldn't have to call her out, and laughed about it because she knows so much. She's an idiot. She's an absolute fool. I didn't even listen to her stream today, so I have no idea what she said. Apparently, we were the topic. I have no idea. Don't care.
Yeah, she's gonna drag Randy forever.
Okay, well, go right ahead. Randy won't care at all.
She,
Honey. Your
no,
opinion means literally nothing.
She made like a little video where she had me on a record and it's spinning, but okay. So B Ferg said
When they
personally, if
start calling out their own people, then get back to me.
right, I agree with B Fergs. That's why. Okay, that's actually how it started for me. B Fergs is that I didn't want to be up here calling my friends out when they never call their friends out. I mean, listen, I'm going to call Laura out probably till the day I'm not on YouTube. Same with a couple other people. But as far as like people, I'm not friends with Samara. I don't fucking like Samara. I'm just being honest, right? But I have a lot of friends that do like Samara. So why am I going to I'm not going to get up here, give them a show, another fight, all that. I'm not doing that.
Right. That's all they want to see.
but,
They just want to see the fracture in friend groups. That's all they care about. That's
right.
all they
Happy
want to
New Year's,
see.
B Fergs. Right. And I'm not doing that. I'm not making more of my friends feel awkward for them, for one. But for two, I just don't. I'm not going to call out Steph if she does something either, right? It's equal. I'm not going to call out TNT. I'm not the fucking caller outer. Like, it's exhausting to always. For how many years have we been the caller outers? How many? I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, forever, until we finally said no, we're done. And then they start trying to demand it, which is hilarious to me. You start calling out your own people, and then we'll talk.
Yeah,
but I'm tired of giving you the insight into how we handle things with our friends. I'm tired of giving you that as entertainment. That's not entertainment to me. You start calling out your people, and then you can get back to me. Well, and then maybe we'll start getting some kind of rules and stuff going back in this community. But until then, leave me the fuck alone. I don't watch you. I don't care what you think. I don't care who your friends are, and you don't like me or care who my friends are either. So why don't you just go away? How hard is that?
Just go away. Just stop. And I'm not. I don't know. I guess it's we were always told for so long our voices didn't matter. Now that we're not using our voices for what they see fit, they want our voices, and it's like, wait a minute, but for years you told us how our voices didn't matter. Happy New Year, Joey, and we didn't matter.
The opposite of what we said on purpose, because just to prove it to us that our voices meant nothing, and who cares what we think, and we're not the boss of anybody. Okay, well, I'm not the boss of anybody. Stop asking me to do shit.
Yes, and you look, I don't like Richard Graper. I think that what he did to Shauna was one of the most disgusting displays of bigotry, transphobia on this platform that I've ever seen personally. But and there's a but. You have people in your chat that have done not maybe equal, but you've done the same kind of things, but you're expecting me to call out Richard. Well, when you get on your platform and you call them people out, maybe I'll Richard out. Until then, it's not my fucking job. Like,
absolutely, 100%.
I'm sick.
100%.
I don't
bullshit. Does Randy call out anybody except for the same few people? She calls us out for not calling people out,
right?
But doesn't call anybody else out.
Never.
Like, fuck the fuck off. How about that?
Absolutely, fuck off. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
And they let RDA run around saying the most vile, disgusting stuff, and then have their nerve to whine and cry about Groiper. Last I saw, Groiper's not running around from chat to chat being a whole demon. And all of them fuckers are. I finally blocked all of them because they're so gross. I have nothing good to say about any of those guys. Sorry, boys. I just don't. You're little neckbeards, and you're going to be virgins till you die. And I'm sorry for you for that. But, I don't live that life. And I have no desire to see what you have to say. But until they start calling that shit out or blocking that or I don't know, protecting the people in this community from boys like that. I won't even call them men, boys like that. Then stop asking me to do a damn thing.
But
Right.
yeah, they don't want.
Okay,
They
hold
just
on.
want
Wait.
conflict. That's what they
Hold
want.
on.
They
The
want
problem
conflict.
is two had the oh shit, I don't know what you're saying. Two
Okay, two were had that. I think they're saying okay, two were in that doxing Discord, but you only went at one who owned up to it. Listen, Pop Nut Soda. I want to say this personally. I heard a lot. Why not call it Pop Nut Soda? But I don't think it's because Pop
I
Nut
don't know
Soda
her.
or Soda Not Pop or whatever her name is. She isn't as much in this community. So I personally, I don't know. I guess she owned all of her stuff or whatever, and a lot of people feel like Samara didn't own up. She just kind
Wait,
of blamed.
who went at Samara
I
for it though?
don't know
Uh,
what this Carolyn person is talking about. Can you use names, Carolyn, so I know who you're talking about? I don't
yeah,
think I win it. I don't think I win at anyone. If you're talking about Samara and Pop, I don't know Pop. I don't believe I've ever had a conversation with her. I don't know that person. I wouldn't even know where to find her if I tried to look for her. Like, where does she hang out? I have no idea. I don't know her.
yeah. For me personally, Carolyn, I did call. I did what I didn't call Samara, but what I did say is the what about isms, what you guys have went at Tracy all this time for, and saying you weren't involved in it. You were involved in it. It was right there in black and white. You were asking for more information, and I feel like she would get a better response if she apologized. I said that. So for me, I didn't call
At,
anybody out. I
at
gave
least
an
own it.
opinion.
At
Yeah,
least
that's
own it.
and
So
not put it on.
her whole
Yeah.
thing was because it was Steph and TNT, she didn't give a fuck pretty much, and that just I don't know. That just seems like a then you wouldn't give a fuck regardless. But I just think if you just own it, that's the best way. Like look what Tiffany Marie did. Listen, I know that was unsatisfactory to everybody. Tiffany Marie said, "Fuck it, you ain't getting shit from me." Nobody's talked about it since.
Nobody cared. Yeah, nobody
Okay.
cared.
Oh
It's
no,
crazy.
Carolyn, we're not. If it sounds like we're
If
coming at
you
you, we're
are saying
not.
you don't support doxers, then okay. I've never supported. I don't support doxing at all. I don't
Yeah,
support that in any way.
yeah.
I've
Nobody
never
on the
supported doxers.
yeah, none of us support doxers, and we don't. All we're saying, Carolyn, because this probably is confusing if you're newer here. I could understand how it would be
For
totally
sure.
confusing. So all we're saying is we don't support doxing. Like I have friends that are eye for an eye. They'll dox if you dox. You know what I do when they do that? I leave the chat.
Leave. Yeah. I don't
That you can
participate. I
do.
don't participate in that.
I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm not going to wag my finger at them. They know that I don't support it, but I support them. I don't
Mhm.
support, I'm not. I even went over to Brian St. John's and said I thought what he did was incredibly dangerous and he should take it down. He did a couple of videos on me. Like, that's all I can do
Mhm.
is say I don't agree. Um,
Right.
but I'm not going to stop him. You know what happened last time I went at Brian St. John? He doxed my whole family in 3 videos. So
That's
why am
because
I going
that's
to put
Mhm.
hey, Blue Ivy, why am I going to put myself back in that situation? I did tell him, because somebody had said, you're not even friends with Starlight. Okay, that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
You put her
right is right,
family in
wrong is
danger.
wrong.
Yes, you put her fucking whole family in danger. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't want
Dirty.
anything bad for anybody. It's dirty.
Exactly, Bae. That's exactly what I'm saying. Nobody cares what we think. And Carolyn, you don't need to apologize for anything at all, promise, because I'm not offended by anything that you have asked. Am happy to answer questions. Ask Samara how I feel about what happened. She'll tell you. We've had several conversations about it.
Yeah. Bucks because I got to real life calling out this. Right. It doesn't matter. My opinion is this, and I know that you might not like it, Ash, or anybody might not like it. They were given that info. They were who Pop chose to give it to. They called it out. So that what they did have done, it does not play a role that I saw in that Discord.
No.
It doesn't.
It doesn't
Like
change the facts. The facts are the facts. The messenger, it, mm, and maybe they should have passed it off to somebody else so people would have actually heard what was being said. But the messenger doesn't change the message.
no, I mean, because I'm trying not to start trouble, but I mean, I could show what was said, but I don't want to do that because I'm not trying to call Samara out. What I'm trying to do is say it's not really our job to call stuff out, all the time. And all I can do is say I don't agree with that, which is what I said to Samara. All I told Samara, I mean, I didn't say it to Samara, I said it on my panel, but all I can do about Samara is say, I don't agree with that. I think you should own it, and I don't care who the messenger was. That you should take that out of the equation.
Yeah, I
But
agree with.
if that's how she feels, maybe Tracy should. I mean, all that's gonna do is someone else to have to show it, and I don't want that either. Like, I don't think Samara should be beaten up forever for what happened, and I said that
But
the
the
same as I
problem
don't think
is,
anybody should.
what we have now is, when Brian was doxing Starlight's family or whatever, you had Tracy in the chat supporting it, egging it on, saying doxing's okay here now because she's mad. So she's mad, and so therefore she feels justified in supporting what normally we would stand against. But that's what you have here. You have people that are just mad. And when
No, she's just being herself. She's just being who she is.
Okay, Ash, she
Nobody can
didn't.
make you be who you aren't already. If she did want to support doxing, she wouldn't support doxing no matter if she's mad or not. She's a doxing supporter. Clearly, she's okay with it.
Yes, and Ash, but it doesn't
She always
matter.
has been.
She didn't know how to look the shit up, so she was asking her for the information. That is no different than it happening. I am not here to drag Samara, but I just want to make it clear that she was asking for the information. That's the same thing. She didn't like so if Wenwen and I are in a DM and we're looking up Ash, okay, and her roof, okay, and I'm like, well, that's not a good enough picture of her roof. Can you get a better one? It needs mowed. Like, look over there. We need the grass one. Like, that's still me asking for Ash's roof, right?
It was
Or
shocking to me. I'll be honest. I'll be honest, and I'm not coming at Samora. I'm just being honest with how my feelings and it was shocking to me. I just didn't know Samara was like that. Like, I didn't know that she would be in a Discord like that, doing all that. I didn't know. Now I mean, now I know.
yeah, it
But
was literally a white paper Discord, which it was literally it was literally there's a whole room to docs, which fine. Look, I get it. People look people up here now. Look, that's people's thing.
yep.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to tell it's always going to come out and people are always going to have a reaction, but I'm
But
not going to
and
drag her.
don't definitely though. It's probably not smart to be calling people out as doxers and real lifers if you are also in private engaging in the same shit, because that shit does eventually always come out, and it's gonna look bad when it does, and that it gives that person that you're pointing fingers at incentive to throw it in your face.
Absolutely. But I do think things have changed around here as far as, and
100%.
maybe it hasn't changed so much as I'm just realizing that it's never going to be something that can be regulated, honestly, because if the target, I'll say, if the target is deemed a bad person by the majority of people, I guess, then what happens to them is okay. It's okay to do this. And look what they did to, okay, let's talk about Diane. When they, in the beginning, when they looked into her, they picked through the minutia of her, every part of her life, all family members, etc., everything that they could find, because they hated her that much. Normally we would say that that's not okay. Don't do all this. Stop. You're crossing all these lines. But they didn't matter because the enemy, the target, was a bad person in their eyes. And I feel like we still do that. So when someone gets mad enough at someone because they, came at their kid or they said this or that, then everything they want to do to them is completely justified. And there's going to be no stopping that. We can't stop anybody.
The only
Yeah.
if you don't like it and you don't want to engage in it, the only way to stop it is not fighting with people, not poking people. That's it. That's the only control you as an individual have over it.
Try to behave in such a way that doesn't make you a whole target.
Yeah, because I mean, I went okay, so I had content like, okay, am I going to comment under Brian's video? And I could not help myself. It was eating me up not to say something. So I politely went over there and let me just pull his video up because this is the reaction. Literally, you'll see what I said, and it was not bad. I didn't go at him at all. Here, this is what happened. This is why people don't speak up right here. Because you got to think, Brian has doxed my whole family already, right? And I didn't say anything bad to him. I can understand I even validated, I could understand his feelings were hurt when he found out that that clip channel was Starlight's. My feelings would be hurt, you know. I validated that. I didn't take that away from him, and I still don't. But this is what he said. Oh, God. It's blurry. Hold on. Let me try to make it unblurry. I said, come on, why are you doing this? I am not close to Starlight at all anymore, because I had commented before this. Like, I don't know where those comments went, but somebody had said, you're not even friends with Starlight, or because I had said, Brian, what are you doing? Was my first comment. And somebody commented. And so I had said, Brian St. John, come on, what are you doing? I'm not close to Starlight anymore, but this could be dangerous. I don't want anything bad for her like this. Her family didn't do anything. And I don't know what else I had said, but I had validated that his feelings could be hurt and that the clip channel was her and all of that, because there was something about a clip channel she had made. And I was very polite in it. I didn't like go at him. And he made me a whole video, like reamed my ass in the comments and all of that
She
over
didn't
a
say
very
that,
back and forth.
Starlight. I just want to say that she
No.
didn't say that. What she said is that she understands why his feelings would be hurt. She didn't say anything. She actually said the complete opposite of what
All
you
right,
just said.
I stuck up for you, Starlight. Ash and Starlight. No, I stuck up for her to be doxxed. Ash, what the fuck are you talking about? I literally said, "Don't. This could be dangerous." Her family didn't do anything, and I went on to say how dangerous it was. I never you deserve to be doxxed. I stuck up for you.
Yeah,
I was saying I understand his
nobody's
feelings
gonna,
to be hurt.
nobody's
But
saying
that
it's okay at all. Nobody's saying it's okay at all. At all.
no,
But
I
when you
even
try
said,
to have a
but that
conversation, when you're trying to have a conversation with someone and you want it to have a good result, you
Oh my
have
God.
to try to come at it from a perspective of being willing at least to hear their side. I'm willing to at least acknowledge that your feelings are hurt. I get
Of
that.
course.
But there's 10 other
yes.
ways you could have handled this that are not dangerous and not offensive to her family and violating her family.
Yes, I validated his feelings because where the other comment went, I don't know where it's at. They said you're not even close to Starlight, and she had a whole clip channel talking about his parenting. I don't think that clip channel was dedicated to that, but not that I seen anyways. But I said, but I understand your feelings are hurt, but that does not result in like doxing, and her family hasn't done anything. And I asked him to take the video down.
Yeah.
I went on, and then Tracy came in, which let me see if I can find that comment. Hold on. Because I stuck up.
Tracy's responses were really shocking to me. Like, she's all the way given up on even trying to pretend she's against doxing, because she was in there going, doxing's okay now. It's
Mhm.
okay to do that. And what pisses me off is that they twist what we say into saying that. Like, somehow we've said it's okay. No, we're the only ones that have said it's not okay from the fucking jump. Y'all have
Okay.
changed the rules, not us.
Okay, so the truth told me doxing's okay. And I said, Brian, you put out Google Earth on my family, dude. You do you. This is your channel. I'm not going to argue semantics. Some of my comments aren't here, so it's hard to say what I was saying to him.
Yeah,
But I
because
was
that's his big thing. It's not really doxing, blah, blah, blah. Shut up.
Yeah, he told me he didn't really dox me. And I had told him how dangerous putting other people's names on social media, like that he said that was public. I don't know where my fucking comments went. It's really pissing me off. But that he was like the Mannix and saying it was public and he could have gotten a CPS call because something she put up. And I said, those videos are long gone, Brian. This is so uncalled for. Like her brother, I guess I don't remember who else was in the video, but I named them all, in the video, like her brother. I didn't know who the one person was that he had in the video. I had no idea who that was. And his family are not even on this platform. And I asked him and
I'll
he
be
made
right
me a
back.
whole video. Okay. But he made me a whole video, like, just because I didn't agree with what he did to Starlight. And so when you speak up with Ryan, that's what you get is him saying, like, he tried to name everybody else's mistakes about, and that wasn't what it was about. I just asked him to take the fucking video down because I felt like it could put people in danger. He had like whole names and stuff in that video. It was disgusting. I don't even know Yeah, I did ask him to take it down. Oh, wait, you know what? That's not the first video. Maybe that's why I'm not finding my comments. Hold on. I'm not going to show that other video, by the way. Hold on. I think it was a live. That's why I couldn't find my some of my comments, I bet you. Hold on. This is the one where he erased my comments. It's where it's from. There's no comments left of mine on here. But I asked him to take that video down. I don't agree with that video at all. It was disgusting. Her brother's not on
You
here.
really, I know that you really, in my opinion, shouldn't have said anything because nobody should give him any attention. We all
I
know how
know. I
it is, how,
know.
and I understand why you did 100%. I'm just saying we know this is what he does. Anybody says one word, this is what's going to happen. I don't like what can anybody do about it? Your family's going to be targeted. He done the same to you. I didn't see anybody putting, their self in the fire because that nobody should.
Mm,
Because nobody's family needs to go through that.
no, it's that. I think that's why it bothered me so bad because I even slept on it, right? I didn't say anything at first, and then I even slept on it, and I was like, God dang it, because like, I mean, I
Of
just
course,
felt
because
like,
of the
yeah, and he like put their names out and stuff, and I'm just like, oh my God. All I could think of was like something bad happening to them, right? Because of that video. Um, so anyways, I just commented something
why
really
did
nice.
he just
That won't
decide
have
now? Did like out
Mhm.
out of the blue, he just decided to do it now after knowing about it for a year?
He said that he's been stewing on it or something. I don't know. Stewing on the clip channel. And I even said to him, those videos are long gone. Like, so you don't have to worry about anything bad happening to your family because that channel's gone, that clip channel. And I checked before I went live because that clip channel, I, it's gone. It's not there. Like, I didn't understand. I even told him, like, your family can't be in danger because the clip channel's not there anymore. So how
Hey
is it?
Jenny, happy New Year. So
Hey,
he
Jenny, Happy New
just
Year.
he was just doing it.
Yeah.
He
I know he
been
wants attention, but it really bothered me. Just like I said, I shouldn't have commented, but it just bothered me when I saw their names, people that I didn't even know their names, and I was friends with Starlight for years. I didn't even know their names. And I just, all I thought was like, I just thought like, oh my God, what if they try to contact her brother or anything? And
just
I
something
shouldn't have
back
even
to that.
bothered with it. I shouldn't have because he's not bothered with it. That's not what I meant. I shouldn't have even spoke up because that's what he wants. Like he wants me to speak up so he can make a video about me. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
Mhm.
I shouldn't have done that.
But
Hey, Juju.
it doesn't even take anything at all, really. So you felt it was wrong, felt you needed to speak up, so you did. Because nothing facilitated this video even being made. Apparently, nothing recently, and it's still
Mm-mm.
so.
Yeah. Happy New Year, Jenny and
Anyways,
Juju. Yeah, I'm friends with Fod. I mean, I'm not friends with Fod. I don't talk to Fod, but I like Fod. If they came back, I'd be friendly with Fod. But I know not everybody would. But yeah. So, anyways, my whole point to showing all of that was to say I think that's also why a lot of people might not speak up because look what happened for me. Just and Shauna had went under Brian's video for me when he did that to me. She had made a comment, right? And he tore her to pieces. And I think that's why a lot of people might not speak up. It's
Right. It's not worth it.
yeah. It's
Happy New Year, Jenny Jen. Thank you. Sorry, I was away from the computer. It's not
hey,
worth it.
Dory.
and
It's
it's
not
not
worth it
like
because
it's gonna.
you get punished and
Yes, and it's not gonna make a difference.
not gonna matter. He's still gonna do it. He's just gonna do it to you too now,
Yep.
and probably
Right.
me for even speaking on it now. It's
Yeah,
my
we can
fault.
change it. We can definitely change the subject. That was my example of it, of why we're in this place that we're in. And then I saw the truth and I argued with the truth somewhere, but apparently those comments are gone. And I said, like, she said, she brought up a bunch of whataboutisms. And I said, okay, well, what are you wanting me to drag Samara? Because that's not going to happen. Like, what is it that you're wanting from me? I didn't understand what he wanted.
Right.
And or what she wanted, I'm sorry. And she
Yes.
didn't answer
Yeah.
me.
She does. She does. That's because she said this. She didn't say that, but she was like, if it wasn't me or Steph, you would be calling it out. No, no, the fuck I wouldn't. No.
Happy New Year, Makeup Monster.
Happy New Year.
Wait, I found what the truth said. The truth said, um, me too, Brian. Just screwed up like Samara did. Don't be so rough on him. Um, oh wait, I said I didn't say anything bad about you, Brian. He doxed me too, so I just know how it feels. I just don't think it was cool. This is his channel, and he can obviously do whatever he wants. Uh, and then she went on about Samara, and then I went. I don't know where my other comments are though, because um oh, I said some other things that I don't even want to say because I just don't want to argue with Brian. But I did tell him twice that I thought he should take the video down and that it was totally not cool. And
But that's
all,
a bad whataboutism, Tracy. Like that's those. Okay, that was a private Discord. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm saying it was a private Discord. You're comparing this to a public YouTube video where people's names were doxed in it. Those two are not equivalent. They're not. There's a bit of a difference there. There's another step in between.
Right, exactly. I'm good. God, Dory, I'm glad you're going to spend time with your grandson. So we can go back to what we were talking about. Because I don't want to argue with him, but Starlight, no, I don't think it's okay at all. And I said that more than once.
I do think it's awesome that you tried to defend her, even, especially given the current state of affairs. I think that was cool.
Well, yeah, I just, I don't want anything bad at all for anybody, and especially
Nobody
people
does.
that,
Nobody
that
wants-
I don't want anything bad for any of them or their families. And I don't think that was right. I think that was fucked up. So,
I agree.
sorry that it didn't work, Starlight, because I do know how that feels. When he put my stuff up, my 3 videos, I felt so hopeless. It was feeling in the world. It's a very hopeless feeling, like
very violating. It's very scary. It's all wrong. And he knows that. That's why he does it.
Right.
Brian is a 12-year-old trapped in an old man's body. So he doesn't know how to have a normal fight. He just has to go dirty and low and gross, which is why nobody wants to fuck with him.
Yeah,
because nobody wants to fuck with you, man. Because you're just
it feels
mean.
like they're just putting it feels like and it feels like when those kind of things happen to you, like it feels like you literally have a target on you, but in your real life, and anything could happen, and you don't know who's watching,
You don't know.
And it's a very scary feeling. It really is.
Yes.
So
and you don't know what people are going to do with that information that you put out there. People who hate her worse than you do, or people who think they want to defend you, are going to attack her on your behalf because you're putting this shit out there. And look what they got now. They got all her family stuff. Like, I don't understand how you're okay with that, Brian, but I know that you are. And I don't like that. I wish you wouldn't do that. You don't have to do that. You should be able to have a conversation with somebody without doxing them. But
yeah, you really should. You should. There is Jenny. Yeah, lots of cry baby. I had so much fun last night, Jenny and Steve's. That was great. It was a very small stream. It was just I couldn't sleep. So I wanted to play what you had said in regards to all of this stuff because I thought it was really good.
Oh, okay,
I think I got the right timestamp. I know people hate their own voice, but I wanted to play it.
I don't. I'm used to mine.
Okay, good.
You know what the freakiest thing in the world is? Realizing that the voice that I hate is the normal one for you. That's all you ever hear.
Yeah.
That's all you hear. So if
that
part. Can't be too bothered.
Yeah, I hate listening to my own voice. Okay.
And cracks in our friendship groups over here.
I need to back up just a little bit.
Yeah. And when it's become abundantly clear that is not what other people want.
Wait, a little bit more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna wrestle.
Happy New Year, Romad.
Of a feather to knock me down.
Happy New Year, Romad.
No, I can't. I don't watch it. It's hard for me to even watch recaps. I'm. This is just how I feel, and
Randy cracks me.
No, but I do I
I
don't
know,
feel
I
like
was
I
laughing.
know that we don't
This
have
is
anything to
just how I feel.
apologize for. I'm owed an apology from Steph. I'm sure I
She was talking, and all of a sudden, I guess she was bursting at the seams to say it. She's like, and fuck Richard Goiper. I was like, oh my god! It was like you could just tell that she doesn't, because she doesn't like anybody that's racist. So it's not like
Yeah.
it's exclusive to him. But everybody kept asking her, "What about Richard Goiper?" Like I seen people saying that to her.
And that's the thing.
Uh,
Like, yeah, I don't support Richard. I don't go to his channel. He's blocked off of my channel. I don't even know that he's ever came there. I just noticed that he was blocked. The thing is that he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't go around to chats finding you and dragging you and trolling you and completely taunting you and being a whole asshole. That's all RDA does. They track you down, whatever chat you're in, just to say nasty shit to you or about you. I'm sorry. Richard doesn't do that. You don't have to like the guy, but he keeps his mess on his own porch.
And shouldn't that be enough if you're not, why do we have to come and say I don't support Richard Groiper when you don't go to his channel, you're not on his panels, he's not on your
Exactly.
panels. Clearly you're not supporting one another.
Right.
Like, right?
But he has the right to paint his house whatever color he fucking wants to.
Exactly.
And I'm not in charge of
Just
paint.
don't go.
I just don't go there. But he doesn't. The thing that I'm saying though is that RDA, you can't go in a chat with RDA where they're allowed without them attacking you. They come in and it's, everybody's fat, they're whatever they are. I don't even know the same 5 insults that only Rex knows. He only knows like 5. So whatever they are, gay slur, racial slurs, whatever. That's all he knows how to do. And they will hunt you down in chat rooms and come find you because they're that worthless in their life. They have nothing else to do. Richard doesn't do any of that. So for that, I think he's better than them. Frankly, he is.
I haven't seen Richard going at people in other chats at all.
No, he keeps it on his own channel, or if he's on Samar's channel, he'll talk there. But he doesn't come running around from chat to chat attacking people that he hates. He
Right.
doesn't do any of that.
Right. I obviously don't like Richard, but I haven't seen him going chat to chat. But might admit, I don't watch him or anything, so I don't know. But
No.
I have never seen him doing that. I think that it's about equal, and that was my whole problem with Wendy V.
Yeah.
You can't have one, but I don't go around calling
He's
the
never
RDA
going to
out.
be equal because she doesn't care. She wants us to care because
Wants us
at
to
one time
fight. That's
we
what she
said we
wants.
care. She
She
doesn't
wants us to fight each other. That's
Yeah.
all. That's what they want. They want us to argue
for
and
her
fight each other and have fractures in our friendship groups. Just like I said, they don't give a shit what we think. They already know how we feel about things. They don't care.
Well,
They've made it abundantly clear.
Right. Newsflash, I'm probably never going to fight with anybody I've considered a friend. So if that's what you're looking for, it's just that's not what I'm going to do. So
No.
you might as well go find somebody else to do that for you, because I'm not going to. All right. So
I'll be waiting in one hand and shitting in the other before I get it. But
Well, maybe if when Steph, get some sleep. We'll say that. Maybe she gets some sleep. She'll be able to maybe reevaluate her words. And I raised my kids. I don't need to call people out.
I've called out Ash. I've called out her shitty behavior. We know that. But you know what? That shitty behavior that I called out is now allowed over here. Is now allowed on panels. Is now allowed in chats. So what good does it do? Someone just tell me what y'all want. You either want people who are, okay, you're not racist, but you're a white nationalist. Fuck you, Richard Groiper. Okay, there it is. Fuck you.
hey, look, did you hear her? She was God, look, she was like,
I love Brandy.
just
God,
how
I
she
love
said it
Brandy
was
so much.
funny.
She's so great. I love her. Right. I mean, you either want rules in a community or you don't. Like, to me, when I think of community, I think of a group of people that are like-minded. That doesn't mean we're all, clones of each other. We of course have our own opinions,
Yeah.
but on the big things like doxing and etc., on the big things we tend to agree on, and we like to have a community that is kind of founded on that kind of constitution, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And when it's become abundantly clear that that is not what other people want, they do not want a community built on any kind of rules. It's a free for all, and they want to do what they want to do and not be said, talked to about it. I have to, what are my options?
Well, yeah, we have to go back and we have to remember. You're right. Go back and remember when we were friendly. I don't know if I would say friends, friendly with Steph, friends with TNT. And then they started hanging out, or Steph definitely with RDA, or I know I'm not thinking clearly, but
Poor Brandy. She was so sick. I don't even know why we went live this night. She was just upset at something Steph had said. And
Yeah.
so she curled herself out of bed to go live, but she shouldn't have. She can barely string words together, poor thing. She was so sick.
She sounded like she wasn't thinking, she sounded sick.
Yeah.
That's how when I was sick, like I still can't real clear. Like it takes me a second. I'm real forgetful. Whatever the hell that flu is awful.
Bad. Yeah.
I agree, Life Rewinded. And everybody looked at us to call Steph out, say something about Steph, because Steph was on these panels and people were using the R word. They were using the N word. They were saying this. They were saying that. They were this.
They still do, which is why I don't understand their problem with Groiper. How is he any different than RDA? To me, it's the exact same kind of stuff. That
he is RDA.
I want to say this in Steph's defense. The other day, I on the panel, they had a panel and it came up, and they both said that Richard does not offend them at all. Like they're not offended by Richard. So I don't know if like Wendy B might be asking for him to get called out, but a lot of people are over there agreeing that he doesn't really offend them.
It sounds like the truth needs to have a conversation with her own inner circle and stop worrying about who we support or don't support. If she's looking for somebody to, defend her honor or, stand up against him, she needs to look at her circle of friends to do that, not people that she's been fighting with for years.
Right. I just wanted to make that clear because that part I did catch my attention when they were saying he doesn't offend me. I don't have a problem with Richard. So it's just the truth being a bitter old Betty over there. That's who has the problem is her.
Yeah, he needs to get his white cloak and get the fuck over there with him, in my opinion. But
saying, my point is though, is that they're so determined to make sure that everybody says something negative about Groiper when they are not saying a word against their own friends.
Right.
So again, I call bullshit on the motive. The motive is to put breaks and cracks in our friendship groups over here. That's your motive. You don't give a fuck what we think about language or slurs or whatever. You don't care what we think. You know what we think already. And the whole thing with Steph has gotten twisted into
Go ahead. Sorry. I'll type it in chat.
I forgot what I was saying. The whole thing with Steph has been turned into like, we wouldn't let you play over here because you were friends with him. No, all we wanted was for them to be mindful of their language in streams where people that are in those streams would be sad or offended. And they couldn't even manage that. Couldn't even manage it. They were so disgusted at the thought of being asked. And that was it.
But I had Cosmic who golly, now he hates me and I'm a St. Jude scammer because I won't let him in my chat. But he would come on panel, hey Starlight. He would come on my panel and I would say, look, these are the things I don't like said, and he wouldn't say them on my panel. So that's how I know they could control themselves. Okay. RDA's been on my panel and they respected me. I know that they can be respectful. But everybody, was upset there on the panel. You got a little Windex. Baddie. But this is when I think of Steph, I don't think of her as in my community. When I hear them say, we're the drama community, bitch, no, you're not. You're not the drama community. That's not what the drama community does. You're not us. You're not part of us. I don't know what you are, but you're not us. That's just how I feel. And they can't infiltrate a community unless you let them. And I feel
Here's the problem, though. We're acting as if there's walls around these communities. There's not. People can go wherever they want. It's up
absolutely.
to us. We're the audience. We're the ones who decide what gets seen. No one else decides what gets seen for me except for me. I decide that. I turn something on or I don't.
Yes.
I watch it or I don't. I participate or I don't. That's me. I'm the only one who controls that. So nobody can control anybody. If people want to go be part of it, whether they're doxing or not, they're going to go be part of it, doxing or not.
You can always go anywhere I don't care where anybody goes, but everybody else cares where everybody else goes. That's facts, 180.
Absolutely.
If y'all want to go to Richard, I don't give a shit who goes. I don't even know who goes to Richard Kuiper. I was sent a link where he was talking badly of me. And thank y'all so much for being members. Thank you. And
what did he have to say about you? Does he even know you?
Not at all. But I'm a St. Jude scammer.
Oh,
he's a scammer, blah, blah, blah. That's what, and I was told that. I didn't hear that because I don't listen to him.
Okay.
If
I'd really like to hear that clip if that's true, if he really thinks that.
Okay, it's probably still up on his channel. I'm not subscribed to him. To me, he is allowed to feel however he wants. I believe that 100%. If someone believes the way that he believes, I believe in that he's allowed to. But I choose what I get to indicate my mind with, and it's not that kind of bullshit. So if he's on someone else's panel and he starts talking that shit, I just click out. If I see he's on a panel, most of the time I don't even listen because I don't want to hear his mouth. He does this thing where he starts fucking with his mic and he thinks it's funny. Dude, you're like 50 years old. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. But the reason I've never called him out is because I never wanted to give him 1 inch of attention over here. Not even a little. Because I don't want him to
All right, that's Brandy's point that I strongly agree with, and I broke my own rule and I went over and said that stuff, but I don't. Sometimes it's better not to mention people. You're not giving them attention because do you know how many little people we've grown by calling and people go check them out and
We
they
bring
grow.
them here. We bring them into the community by talking about them, watching them. We bring them here,
fighting with them.
Yes.
Absolutely. The first thing's going to happen when you announce a fight with someone, people are going to want to know where their channel is so they can keep up with the drama. And that's just how this place goes. So if you don't want to have anything to do with someone, then you really have to not have anything to do with them. Don't talk about them. Don't bring them over here. Don't engage with them. Pretend they don't exist.
Don't watch.
Don't watch them.
Don't watch. Then you can't.
Right. I've gotten really good at that. I used to be really bad about hate watching stuff, and I've gotten really good at just not watching. If you truly want nothing to do with somebody, the best way is if you're going to call stuff, everybody in your chat, like 50% of your chat is going to go subscribe, watch what they're doing too, go check their community tab out. And I've been so guilty of that.
Because it sucks when you're in a stream and people are talking, and like this happens to me all the time in your stream, Starlight stream. This happens to me all the time. I don't know who the hell you're talking about because I don't watch these people, and so I'm like, all right, well, hopefully someone will drop a link or someone will type in chat so I can go grab their channel and try to keep up because I don't know what you're saying. I don't know who you're talking about because I don't watch, certain people. I don't watch them, not because I hate them, just because I don't know them and I don't watch them. But it's frustrating to be in that place in a stream because you want to be able to participate in the conversation and you want to have something to say. But when you don't know anybody or what's gone on or any of the history, you feel lost. So for people to feel like they can engage in the stream, they're going to want to find out who this person is. So there they go. They're going to go sub to them. They're going to watch all their stuff. And then they can have an opinion on what you guys are saying. That's just how it goes here.
That's why actually said who we're going to start covering, because I've been really frustrated lately listening and not knowing, and I never really was in that position before. So that's why I tried to show some clips tonight of what
I
we were
love that you
talking
do that.
about.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know it's got to be
Yeah.
confusing for the drama community, and now they're probably confused, which is why I wanted to show some clips of this
Well,
because
Randy
they're
and I have that
probably
problem.
confused.
Randy and I have that problem all the time. You'll hear us on Fridays. I'll be like, "Do you have the clip? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch this person. Show me a clip so I can catch up." And so that's why, you know, like you, we try to show clips of what we're talking about so that people can comment and engage in the conversation. Otherwise, it's just you talking and not people not understanding a word you're saying or who you're talking about.
Yeah, when I start doing the family vlogger, that's why I don't want to do it yet. I don't have the proper clips to show you guys, introduce you guys,
By the
because
way,
it
I
is
have
so
followed
frustrating.
Dr. D. I have followed
Oh.
Dr. D Dozen for over a year.
Oh my God. Good,
Yeah.
good. Yes.
I totally know who you are, who they are, totally know what you're talking about. She got every single one of her kids brand new iPads this year.
And iPhones. She got all
And
the
iPhones,
iPhone.
yes.
Yeah, and somebody on TikTok did the stuff, and $41,000 on Christmas. Yeah, but you
Jesus.
can't
Well,
make
I
that
mean,
up.
they're millionaires, I'm sure, because of YouTube. They
Yeah.
they have outrageous numbers on their channel. They get so many views.
Yeah, but a lot of haters too, and that's going to bring a lot of danger to their family because she's so open. They're getting a lot of. I knew they would.
She shows us like when she goes grocery shopping. That's like $1,000 something a week. And then,
$1,200 at Wegmans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be interested to watch your streams when you start covering her. Because,
yeah.
very interesting.
I'm going to try to cover a little bit of it soon. I have a really busy week. Maybe tomorrow or Monday, I might be able to come on for an hour or two just to introduce it to people that don't know. But it's very interesting. Like, it's crazy to watch.
Yeah.
Have you watched French Fry Girl? She busted her out not really doing the morning routine. Have you watched that yet?
I've watched her do her morning routines, though. She really does them.
Well, yeah, she always do them, and then she started like pre-recording them, and they I don't know. You got to watch French Fry Girl. It's pretty interesting.
I didn't know that people had a problem with her until I think it was Dad Channel podcast. I think I saw one of his like titles and he was tearing into her, and I thought, oh, I didn't know that people had a problem with her.
Oh yeah, she has French Fry Girl. She has Dad's Challenge. There's British Girl. There's tons of them that I'll share with you guys when we talk about it. There's tons of them. All right, I'm gonna push play. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited to change pace a little bit.
Grow. I want him to stay in his little pile of shit along with the RDA. Here's what I think is funny. You'll hear somebody say, "Yeah, Richard Groiper sucks." Hey, Ross dog. What the fuck?
I don't get it. I don't get what you're saying. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
What I'm saying is they don't like Groiper. They're like, "Oh, he sucks. Richard Groiper's terrible." But he's in their chat and they're kissing their ass.
Yeah. Well, they're exactly the same. You'd think that'd be right up their alley.
Right. Hey, Darius Sick World.
But regardless, whatever. It didn't have to get.
I can't see him either. Hello, Starlight. I can't see him either. I have to hear him say, like Cosmic, I have him hard blocked on everything. I don't want to see what he says because it's always ugly. It's always negative.
Yeah, I have them all blocked. Cosmic, Rex, I think RDA even. I have had them all like blocked in chat. I don't want to even see their names. Just shut up. They have nothing nice to say about anybody. They're just disgusting people. And the Rex and his same 5 insults. God, learn a new insult. Please, somebody get that man a book of insults. Get him that book that Laura has of insults, please. He can learn a fucking new one. So sick of the same 5 stupid insults. Such an ignorant fuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what I don't like German lady, German lady, German lady, German lady, German lady, German lady. I think that he wants to just.
He's in love with her.
I think so.
He's in love with German lady.
If I agree with you guys on this too. When they go to, for me personally, when it goes to German ladies' gender, I just tap out. Like I just don't listen anymore. I could listen to the criticisms they have, you know. I could listen to criticisms on whatever, but not when it gets to that point. I'm like, nope, checked out. Bye.
Yeah.
This is the most ridiculous this place has ever been. And let me tell you something, I've been here a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, read a book without pictures. Dare you.
Right. I dare you. Just learn some new insults, for fuck's sake. Same old stupid insults.
Yeah, I don't. There's this thing that's called sun, gold. You know, obviously I don't live in Michigan for a reason. I'm just saying.
This is how I die. Yeah.
Did I stop? Maybe that okay. Well, anyways, you were basically just saying the same things that Stephanie was saying about. I thought it was very similar about the communities and about your how you felt. I thought it was very similar what you were saying and what Stephanie was saying. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I feel like I'm going to catch some heat for trying to say that Groyper's better than RDA. I think I want to take that back. I'm not saying that he's better than anybody. Like, I don't know. Really, it's
No.
6 in one, half a dozen in the other. Honestly, they're pretty much
Right. I know what you're saying. What you're saying is both are pieces of shit. You just don't see Richard going around antagonizing people, right?
Yeah.
You're not.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't follow people around from chat to chat in order to say mean, nasty things to them. He, keeps it on his own channel. So I give him credit for that.
Right. Yeah.
And don't come at you to call one out if Wendy's not calling the other out.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a joke that, they want us to call him out when they got RDA over there. If you're not offended, then why should we call him out?
Right.
I don't get it. Why are we
exactly?
And that's the thing. I call bullshit. I don't think for a second they care if we call these people out. They just want to see our, friends fighting. I've never seen a group of people so happy and excited to see other people being in pain. I've just never seen it before. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so we've all been that person that's like, oh, this friend's breaking up with this friend. Like, get your popcorn. I can admit that I've been guilty of that in the past, a time or two, right? I think everybody that's on YouTube has, because
we all love a shit show, of course. Yeah, we all love a shit show. It's just, I feel like there's, I don't know. It feels to me like these guys are personally invested in watching it to make sure that, the people they don't like are in as much pain as possible. That's just how I see it. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I see it. Like, they love it when, groups of people like, the ones they don't like, are struggling with something or in pain for some reason, which is weird because I would never wish pain, even on Wendy V, who I can't stand at all. I think she's weird.
Well, it's not only that too. It's also trying to drive the wedges deeper and further,
make it even worse. As much as
what
they can.
do. Tracy and Wendy both do it. Wendy V.
Yes.
They'll go out of their way to make you feel like they're siding with you on this or siding with you on this, and we're gonna have your back on this, and nobody. I wish nobody would fall for that shit at all and give them any fucking play. Go on panels, explain yourself. None of that shit. I know it's hard, but who gives a fuck what Wendy V thinks? I don't.
Not me. Like I said, I didn't even watch her stream this morning. Did she say anything that I need to address? Did anybody know? Someone let me know if there's something I need to address, and then we can address it. But other than that, I'm not interested. I don't care. I don't care what she thinks of me. I know what she thinks of me. Why would I be bothered? Can't care. Sorry.
And just keep in mind, if Wendy is saying, Wendy and Tracy, sorry Tracy, but it's true. If they're making you feel like they're siding with you, there's a fucking reason. They're trying to amp you up, make you feel like going further in the direction than you're already going. They're just adding gasoline to a fire. It's up to us whether we engage in that or, take the bait or whatever.
Right.
That's all they're doing. They just want to add gas to a fire.
Yeah, because if people actually gave a shit, they would maybe contact you privately and just say,
Right.
"Hey, are you okay?" Or on. Nobody is coming to YouTube. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, we've all watched people's friendships fall apart probably and said, "Oh, I'm gonna get the popcorn" or whatever. But to just keep antagonizing it publicly, I don't understand that. I guess that's the part that kind of like, God, Wendy, like, what else do you want to see? Fuck.
And then I see people falling for it. It's not cool.
No,
But
I would never fall for it. I would never. Happy New Year, Shell. Happy New Year's, Rachel.
Happy New Year.
The Discord link is for members is posted on the members tab. I posted it for Bay, but if you're a member and you want to be in Discord, it's there. We'll get to roll you as soon as I can. I just added a link room, so that's pretty cool. If you want to join, just know that I might not get to you right away. I'll do it after I'm not live and stuff. But yeah, this place is a total shit show in every community I'm in right now. So I did hear Randy and Wendy also say that. I thought it was really cool. Like, they're over there building their own community. And I think that's really good because, I mean, I love the DC, but there's so many pieces to the DC now. Like, you can extend it, like you can extend and make your own little community. And I think that that's really cool that you guys are over there doing that,
Well, I told
love that.
Randy, and I don't know if I told all of you guys this or not. I might have, but I told Randy, like, my drama days are, winding down. I feel like I'm not interested in knockdown, drag out, massive fights, hate people forever, panel after panel after panel after panel of going to war. I'm just not interested. So I like our little Friday night get together, hang out, talk a little bit of drama, maybe, roast a couple things, laugh, but mostly laugh and have a good time. No, we're not going to get 1,000 people in our chats. That's probably not going to happen, but I like the people that we do have because I know all of, I know pretty much everybody who's in there, and it just feels like a fun little, little family almost. I'm really enjoying that. Like, back in the day, I could throw down with everybody. I watched all the streams. I could get on panel and tear anyone apart. I could. And I've done that many times. I've done that for years. But I just really kind of done with that now.
Yeah, like, I show, and look, I'll get up here and drag a motherfucker if I feel like it. Like,
yes, I'll pass the baton to you guys.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna listen. Laura talked about my deceased mother and my essay that really, fuck her forever. I will drag that bitch until I'm not here. And there's a few that is like that, but if you're looking at me to drag, like, say, Science Girl, that's not gonna happen. I really enjoy Science Girl. If she's doxing or something, I'll just excuse myself from the chat. I'm not going to drag her. Or if you're looking at me to drag anybody, I pretty much get along with almost everybody around here now. Like, and I like it that I don't want to fight anybody anymore. I guess I'm tired, I'm just over
it. All
it.
seems so petty and stupid. And it's just like, it's the same shit over and over and over and over, with fighting with the same people over people that you wouldn't even fucking talk to in real life.
Right.
It's just petty. I'm so disinterested in the drama. Like, I can't tell you how disinterested in the drama I am.
Yeah, me too. Like, I haven't even watched it.
I'll never argue with someone. I mean, I'm certainly not saying that, but I don't know. I feel like passed the baton on to you guys, other people, other people who want, who are better at it than I am now. Really, frankly, I don't think I'm good at it anymore, honestly, because I just don't have it in me. I don't care. Like, I don't care what Wendy V thinks of me. Why would I care?
Right. Back in the day, I'd be like, oh, I mean, even recently, here, Shell, you can, I mean, it's fine. I can, I can join too, or whatever. That's fine.
But yeah, you want to defend yourself instantly.
I wanted to defend myself instantly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes.
So it's just kind of like, I don't know. I'm never going to change Wendy V's mind. She's never going to change. Like, I've tried. I've went on panels with her. I'm not going to change the truth's mind. I was with a lot of people, recently. That's not somebody that I'm probably going to make amends with. It's just fucking not. Um, I don't
Right.
know. I just
We
don't. I
have
don't
to
have it
go
in me.
And who would want to? That's the
same.
part where
Right? Yes.
I
That's where. Yes.
I
Yes.
want Wendy V to
Care.
not like me. If she liked me, I would. I don't know. That's it. I want her not to. I'm great with that.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
shit.
perfectly comfortable with that arrangement.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm okay with her not liking me. I'm okay with a lot of people that not liking me that maybe used to like me, right? Or used to think I was okay. I don't care. Wendy V's on that list of I don't give a fuck. You don't I don't really like you either. We don't like each other. You did a
Right.
whole stream trying to celebrate the something that was super painful for all of us,
Mhm.
celebrating Stephanie upset,
Yes.
me getting upset. Why do I want or care what you think? I don't.
Right.
I never will.
Exactly. You enjoy seeing people in pain. I can't relate to that. Sorry. I don't enjoy hurting
Yeah.
people the way she
She
does.
was the
Mm-mm.
only one that used that stream besides the person that put it out. And I, I'll never. I don't know. I just have nothing for her. I never will.
No, I don't have. Yeah, I don't have a lot for any of the same people that I didn't have a lot for. 85 or 90% of those people still stand. Just because I quote unquote like not with the ponies does not mean that I'm going to go and jump on Wendy V's panel and be besties with her. I don't know if
Same
that's what people
with
are waiting for or what, or trying to sway not Wendy V, but like just people in general. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to go jumping on fucking somebody's panel that I hated just because I'm not friends with certain people. So that's,
You know
I
what's
don't know.
funny is that her name is of course after my body parts.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that we have some big long history or some massive fight that happened or took place or whatever. I don't think we've ever even had a conversation, me and Wendy V.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I,
there was one
mm-mm.
time in DMs that I asked her for something, and apparently I didn't say thank you well enough, so she undid whatever I asked her to do. I can't even remember what it was now. I just remember her going, fuck you for not thanking me better, even though I thought that I did. But we've never had like a fallout that I know, not that I know of anyway. Maybe she could answer this differently, but I can't think of a reason that she has a problem with me. We've never had a fight. We don't know
Mm-mm.
each other. I mean, she doesn't know me. She doesn't know anything about me. Every time she tries to guess, she's wrong. So
she
it's
won't
just
Right.
been
bizarre
Discord,
to
but
me. She has that much disdain for me when we've never even had a conversation. It's so weird.
she wouldn't even let you in her Discord, would she?
No, 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 no. Yeah, I was allowed in there one time to get on a phone call because they thought I would, Diane and I were going to go at it in front of everybody, and then as soon as that phone call was over, I was kicked again instantly. Yeah, which is fine. I wouldn't want to be in that Discord anyway. But
Yeah, she mentioned that
Putting her
today.
link out again. She's trying to get people in there.
I know. Well, we're going to show something pretty quickly here. That your Discord is just as dirty as we've been saying it was, Wendy. And you asked for the proof, and we have it. And look forward to showing you what we're talking about.
Oh,
Monique. Yeah, like
hey,
I was wondering about that because she brought that up today, and I must have missed that when you guys were talking
Yeah.
about it. But she played it today.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want
Played what?
to?
Us saying that she has a dirty Discord?
Yeah, and she said that really pissed her off. That put her to a whole new level, and she said that she's gonna drag Randy, and she made like this video where she's Randy a bunch of different times. I don't know. It's weird. It's like a bunch of different clips of Randy, but they're all put together like I don't know how to explain it. You just have to watch it, and I'm not gonna play it. But it's like when Randy was upset and she was crying one time, and then when
Nice.
she was yelling, and she said that
Of
she's
course
gonna
you
be
would.
on your asses for 2023. I'm like, well, damn.
All right. Well, that's fine. Look forward to our stream then when we put out the proof because we have it.
that Discord
Yeah,
has means
Yeah.
everything.
They did shitty shit in there. Maybe they don't anymore, but they certainly did.
yeah.
They
I was sent that
absolutely
whole
did.
Discord one time, and I okay. So for me, I probably shouldn't have shown the whole Discord. I kind of regret doing a knee jerk reaction. My only problem with what people do in Discord is it's the people that get up here, like Wendy V has done, and said, you do this and you do that. And then you find out that they're doing it too, right? And that's my problem. It's not what you're doing in your Discord, because I don't care. That's
Right.
my problem with it. Personally, that's my personal issue with it. Hey, Hooker.
Yeah, why even call it out?
I'm glad you're home, Hooker. Okay, no problem. I'm glad you made it home, Hooker. You better stay safe. I'm coming and moving in, remember? Yeah, I didn't like it, Mary. I couldn't finish it because I like Randy, and I was like, oh, man, I just don't want to see her get dragged every single week. But that's what Wendy V feels like she needs to do. Because like when Wendy V was like just going over a stream recently and she had somebody else up there and it wasn't like dragging the fuck out of somebody, I can watch Wendy V when she's like that. I cannot watch her when she's like super really mean. She gets really mean sometimes, like vicious.
Yeah.
So I just don't like that.
Right.
Yeah, Hooker, I'm bringing the kids.
So much false information about us. With of course no proof whatsoever, like Randy was faking being sick and all that. You know what's so funny is that when she is supposed to go live and doesn't show up, I've never asked, where is she? Why isn't she here? Like, why is she so worried about Randy
She
going
was
live?
waiting on pins and needles for your stream.
So funny. I'm so sorry I can't relate. I've never once asked, where's Wendy V? I hope she's all right. Sorry. I never have. Sorry.
What
You
was
sure
she?
really want to know when Randy's going live?
What was she going at Randy about today, Amanda?
She
her
was
Discord was dirty, right?
Yeah, well, the whole stream, I guess. She was going at you guys about your recent stream, and people are upset that you didn't go hard enough at Samara, right? I think that's like the basis of what they're upset about, if I understood, but I couldn't watch it all because I don't like to watch people that I like getting dragged a lot. It makes, I don't know, but call me a pussy, but I just don't love it. So when she was getting really dragged, I left and all that.
Well,
But
here's the thing. Yes, because I'm sure what they're going to say is, if this was Laura or anybody else, blah, blah, blah. Yes, once upon a time, I'm sure I would have jumped on it, and there would have been 8 streams about it, and we would have dragged her for filth. Things are changing around here. How do you not see that? Things are
even what Laura was called out for then, that was a huge deal. The whole like
the doxing that she did in her Discord.
That now people would hardly even know.
Right. That's standard procedure now. Like, why? I don't understand why people have the same expectation when this place has clearly changed. And you guys have been more than vocal about how you want to keep it that way. You don't want us to tell you all what to do or how to behave. So I'm not gonna.
I can see people being upset about not calling Samara out, and in the past being hard on like the examples that I used.
It was a different time back then.
I totally do understand why, but that's why I said I shouldn't have been so harsh then, because I'm not being harsh now. So that's all I can say. I can't change. I can't retroactively change my reaction in real time.
Right. But back then, this wasn't a thing that everybody did.
No.
It was shocking. It was outrageous. Now it's standard. Everybody does it just because they're mad. We got your police report. We've got your SA report. We've got that. When that happened, because that happened once upon a time here in the DC, somebody pulled up somebody's assault, and it was the biggest shock, outrage. It was, hatred, venom. Everybody was pissed. And rightly so. I think that's pretty disgusting. But now, it's like the first thing that people do.
Yeah, I look, when I first came here. Oh, wait, before we go any further, I want to stress, if you join the Discord, I am not in there all the time. I've really taken a step back from Discord. I don't even check it until nighttime because it was overwhelming for me with my last Discord to be in there all the time and stuff. So I just want people to know that if you don't see me for a day or two, I will check it a couple times a week usually, or 3 times a week or so. I'm not in there as much as I probably should be. I just don't have the time right now. So if you guys like get in an argument or something, please figure it out, because I just can't be in there all the time. So I just wanted to make that PSA so there's not expectations that I'm not meeting.
I'm gonna be in there more. I took a huge break for Christmas. Like, did I disconnected from everything pretty much, but I'll be in there more often starting tomorrow. So that'll help.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, because in Stephanie's Discord, um, I
I
just
haven't
didn't.
opened the app since
Yeah, I
before.
didn't. Yeah, yeah, same. I hadn't opened it. I was kind of like, I took it off my phone when
You
everything happened
have
a couple
to.
weeks ago. Yeah, well,
You
it got
really do.
overwhelming, and it's my fault because I didn't say anything before, right? I should have been more honest and just said it was overwhelming. So when I opened this one, it's a totally different vibe. You know, people can be in there all they want, but expectations of me being in there a lot, I just can't be, and I don't expect anybody else to be either. Like, you can not be in there for a while. And also, if you're newer to Discord, whatever you say in Discord, please make sure it's something that you would be willing to say publicly,
Mhm.
because there are, you know, shit happens sometimes. And so just I really urge people not to share a lot of family pictures and stuff until you get to know
Right.
everybody in the
I tend to say, treat it like you would like this chat room right now, like a public chat room. Um, Same rules apply. No doxing, no hate speech, no whatever. If you wouldn't say it in a public chat room like this, then you probably shouldn't be saying it in Discord either. It will always come out. You can't do sneaky shit in Discord. It always, 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 always comes out. So just don't do it. Don't be sneaky. Don't do dirty shit. You'll always get
right.
caught.
Yeah, don't do dirty, you know, not that I think anybody would. This is just a general PSA, but
Yeah, no, I was just saying those are like the general rules I say for when I'm, talking to someone new about Discord. Like, don't treat
yes,
it like a private chat. It's not private, even though you want it
it's
to be.
Yeah, don't
yes,
do
it's
anything
not
you would
private.
in public. If
Mm,
you'll own it in public, then knock yourself out. If you won't, don't.
yeah. Yeah, I made like a rules room, and I know that sounds really kind of corny because we're all adults, but some people, when they come into Discord, they just kind of have these expectations that it's going to be totally private. And you have an expectation that every single person in there, not, and this is just general again, is going to like have the same, I guess, morals and expectations that you do. And that's just not, especially now I have like 80 people, I think, in there, or 70 people or something. I don't know, more than I did. So I just want everybody to be super clear about it, that it's not as private as we would like it to be, especially with, you know, when you have 50 plus people in a Discord.
Right. I know it would be great if it was private, but we've just learned over the years that there's no way to guarantee that. And
Mm-hmm.
because people are like, would send Discord stays in Discord. Well, I wish that were the case, but it's just not sometimes the case. And
Yeah, it's not at all. And I also, if you did join my Discord, I put this thing in, and it's a link room. And if there's anybody that goes live that you want me to add to it, you just need to send me their channel uh, link,
am
add
I in there
it.
already
Yes, of
on the
course.
link
You're
thing?
in there. Yes, you're in there. I think I put Randy. I was sick when I did it, so I need to go back. I know I missed some people, but I tried to add everybody. If I forgot somebody, it was not on purpose, but I remember adding you specifically.
Okay, cool.
Um,
I don't go
yeah,
live a lot anyway, but I just thought I would ask.
yeah, but it can be fun. Like I want to start. We do the doctor doesn't. I'm going to add a room for family vloggers, and it'll be fun. Like the recipe room's really fun. I like that room. I always learn new things in there. Um, and I want to start doing voice chats again. I miss voice chats. I can't do them all the time, but just once every couple weeks would be um good to catch up with people. That's always nice, you know, to get to talk
Happy
to
New
people.
Year nonsense. We've been live for 3 hours.
What?
We've been
Oh my
live for
god.
3 hours almost. Holy shit. It does not feel like that at all.
No, we've just been bullshitting. It's been nice. It's been a peaceful live. Happy New Year's nonsense and Blaze. If you guys missed it, here is a Discord link. And Shell, if you want to join, you can. I didn't mean like a secret room, by the way. I just meant that I should have said roles. I need to make people that are not members,
There's like 3
just to keep
people
it
in
separate.
chat that said they can't figure Discord out. Maybe we should do like a quick tutorial stream or something, or a video.
Tutorial. You need to do a tutorial.
Yeah, I can do one of those
Yes.
really easily with
They
my
would love it if they
StreamYards.
could figure it out.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can put her in there, Melina. I think she is in there. Are you talking about burnt toast? Is that who you're talking about? I can add her, sure.
Yeah, that's probably who she's talking about. I think she mods for burnt toast.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can add her. I know Jenny's channels are in there. I have like a lot of channels in there, but when I okay, because it used to be in my old Discord that I stupidly burned down. Well, when I like transferred it, it didn't transfer any of the links that were on there. Okay, like so I had like 100 people on my own from every community that I follow, so that if other people wanted to, they could. I had to redo all the fucking links, you guys. I was like, oh my god. This is such a pain. And like my old Discord, I had it just how I wanted it. And I just should not have done what I did because it was a good Discord. Okay, Rachel. I think I gave you a link. I mean, gave you a role. Let me check. You should be good. Let's see. Okay, yeah. And yeah, it's a pain to redo. I was like, why did you like the whole time I was like, oh my God, this is such a pain. But whatever. No, I will definitely do that. I love that actually, that names. Maybe I'll just make a burner Discord, like a fake Discord, that I'm not gonna use and I'll just burn it. And I can do one of those really easily. Wouldn't take any time. I know it's confusing because, like, okay, so there's different rooms for different things. That seems to confuse a lot of people. Um, uh, but it's way better. I feel like, hey, Lanky, I feel like it's
All they really
better.
need is how to get to the server and then how to get to a general chat and a voice chat. And that's pretty much it. They can figure out everything else after that.
Yeah, if you want to join
Because
and you're confused, I
if
can
you
show
don't know
you.
Discord, when you're looking at it, I could see how it could be so confusing. Like, what is all this shit? You know, like what do I do? But once they figure it out, it'll be much better.
Yes, hold on. I just got to get my batteries for my vape. Hold on a sec.
Welcome, Rachel. I'm not asking you to link this girl, but have y'all watched Coochie's? Yes, I have. Her.
Yes, I know who that is too. Woo! Wackadoo.
Man.
Yeah, we got some fun wackadoos around here for sure. Uh-oh, we lost Stephanie. Oh no, I'm up here by myself.
No, I'm here. But it wouldn't be a stream if she didn't kick herself. Lanky, I hope you have a beautiful New Year's. She'll be back. She probably got a phone call. But yeah, I'll do a general like a tutorial and I will put it up. Maybe I'll do that after we're not live anymore. So that people that don't know will know. And if you're confused and you want to join, there are enough of us that could help you. I know it's confusing at first, but here's my
Well, and what you
link
can do
again.
too is make it a video if it's short enough and just put
Yes.
that in Discord itself. And that way when new people join, they can watch that first, you know?
Yeah, because when I first joined, I mean, well, the reason I said it was overwhelming is probably just different than everybody, but I did run a really active Discord and I have learned though that which this is something I had to learn. I don't know why I'm an adult. I should know. When I get overwhelmed, I withdraw, right? That's just what I do.
Yeah.
And I need to just say, hey, I'm a little overwhelmed. I need to make some adjustments. So I'm learning to do that because I shouldn't be like falling like totally when I'm an adult. So that's like a thing that I had to learn how to do. So
right, you have to give yourself permission to log off, boo boo. And it really, I know that people think that that's the biggest insult ever, but it really is life advice. You would be amazed how much just a couple of days away from this place changes your perspective.
Yeah,
take a break. You have to take breaks.
Yes, like just taking this 2 weeks. I think it's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks to step back. I tried to watch some of the more drama streams. And it's really, really hard to watch them now because I don't. If you miss a couple days here, it's like a lifetime.
Mhm.
So,
All these new
um,
players. Who are you?
y-
Where did you come from? Oh,
yeah,
you
where
from
did
the
you
same
come
place?
from?
Oh, okay. I haven't seen your channel yet. Yeah.
Yeah, stoner girl. I'm learning to log off, and it's a great feeling. And a lot of that is also just COVID related. We were all here so much, and I, was here a lot. But right now I can't be. So it's actually really healthy just to not be around for a day or
It
two, and it's
really is.
okay. It's
Yeah, it
okay.
really is. Absolutely
Hmm.
is okay. In
Night
fact, it's like
hooker.
it's required. It's a must. You really you're saving your mental health
Yes.
by taking breaks.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This
Because you can
messes with
get
you.
consumed with the which I think we've all been guilty of a time or two, just getting too consumed and too
Absolutely.
involved. And I have been so guilty of that myself. So
Yeah.
it's good for me to log off, really.
Same. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't even tell until you log off and you're like, whoa.
Yes. That's why
I
you
need
almost
that.
have to like make yourself do it because you could
Mhm.
probably convince yourself, no, I'm fine. I don't need that. But then you log off and you're like, oh, boy, I needed that.
Yeah.
Brain was.
Boy, yes. I needed that little vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so okay, I was gonna watch hold on, a little bit of this Dr. Dozen thing. Lanky, there's people talking
You want
about
me
it.
to
I
help you?
didn't.
I didn't mean to be up here the entire time. I'm so sorry.
Oh
It's
God,
good.
no! You can stay
No.
if you want. Yeah, we're just having a bullshit stream. You can stay.
Okay.
You know about these people too. I mean, you can go if you want
Yeah.
to, but you don't have to.
No, I do know them. I've been following them for like a year, like I said. She does
Hmm.
these like when they go to New York and stuff, and it's just they remind me of just of like okay, like in the Avengers, how Tony Stark just never runs out of money. Like that's how I see this family. Like if they could all have Iron Man suits, they would have them all. I'm sure they would. I feel like they
Yeah.
are constantly spending thousands and thousands of dollars on just their life.
Yes. And then one night she had her kid, that's not even have a license, drink and drive. I mean, no, and she was drinking and he was, they were driving or whatever. And
What? Oh, I didn't
yeah,
see that.
she was drinking. The kid was driving and it wasn't even legal. It was like, what are you
Oh
doing?
boy. Wow.
Um,
See, yeah,
yeah,
like I said, I didn't know anyone had a problem with them. So this will be a whole new perspective for me on this
yes,
one.
yes. It's I'm trying to find a shorter video because I don't want to introduce with like a huge long video. So give me 1 second.
Because
I'm
her
gonna
videos
mute.
are like an hour long, a day in the life. I'm like, girl, I don't want to have an hour of my time to give to you. I got my own life I'm ignoring. Like I gotta
Yes. Right. She had 5 hours. Yes, Brandy. He only had his permit. It wasn't legal. And they could have gotten big ass trouble. And the amount of food the junk food that she buys, like I don't judge people. My kids all probably eat too much junk food, right? Like I'm a junk food person, but it's like, come on, what are you doing? I
okay,
mean,
but wait, she has to okay, this will be fun because I can play devil's advocate with you. She has what 12 kids to feed and then 14 people if you count her and her husband. I feel like her meals are well balanced. She's always got a vegetable or a fruit or both. She's always got, I mean, yes, breakfast for donuts. Donuts for breakfast. Sorry. I've seen that more than once, but usually it's served with fruit or smoothies or something. Don't you feel like she tries to balance it out? No?
no, have you seen her junk food cabinet? Like, and it's
No, I
stuff that they're
haven't.
not even eating. Like, they're not even eating. So okay, I get, like I said, I get junk food. My kids eat cereal way too much. They're cereal. We love cereal in this house. So I'm using that for an example. We probably eat pizza rolls 3 days a week. We probably eat frozen pizza 3 days a week. I'm not a food shamer because my kids are picky. It's hard to feed them. I have 6 kids. So I have only half the amount she has. I get that. But
Which is
she
still a lot.
literally
Still a lot.
it is a lot. Yes.
That's
It's
three
just
times what I
ridiculous.
had. So,
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
mean,
still a lot.
it's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Trying to find, hold on a second. I'm trying to find one of the ones where she shows her food cabinet to you. Oh,
Yeah.
did
I
you know
always
that she
notice
was dropped by a sponsor? Did you hear that? She was dropped by a
no.
sponsor. All right, we'll watch this one. This one's recent. Stephanie to watch them too much. This might be a little new for Stephanie too. All
How come they
right,
got
I've
this
dropped by a
is
tried
sponsor?
everything.
Because she was she was supposed to. This company sent her. She was going to feed the homeless. So this company sent her meat wrapped like they wanted it to stay in plastic, right? They wanted it. They wanted to have the meat and cheese or the homeless shelter, and instead she did it like however she wanted to, like she always does. And she
Mhm.
never even did anything with the fucking sandwiches. 200 sandwiches. She never did anything with them. Like
Wow, they ended up in the kids' lunchboxes.
that they don't eat, you know.
Yeah.
Ketchup sandwiches, come the fuck on. Like
Yes, I've seen those. Well, and then she does like the marshmallow paste sandwiches too. She does, the fluffy stuff.
yeah, the marshmallow fluff and peanut butter. Absolutely, she
Yes,
does.
and the
Yeah.
peanut butter. Yes, she puts those that in sandwiches too. I saw.
Um.
So it's very cute.
Yeah. Yeah. So, also where she called the triplets the Oreo triplets. She has two black twins, and then she has a white kid,
Yes,
and they're the same age. She called them the Oreo triplets. I'm like, oh my god. And I
she
really
did
think
not.
part of it is she's just naive, but um,
Right. She's not thinking
like
how offensive that is.
yes, like I don't think she said Oreo triplets and like she meant to be offensive. Like I can give her that because she's just kind of naive and silly.
Yeah,
But what happens if they lose their YouTube channel over something?
they're
You
fucked.
see it all the time, and
Hmm.
you're not going to be able to spend $40,000 on Christmas, and you're not going to. I
Hmm.
don't know. It's so weird. Okay, here's this video. Let me unpin this. This is somebody that doesn't like her, by the way. That's going to talk.
Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we're doing a little voiceover today because I've just found out this information and it's too dark for me to film. So I thought I'd do it whilst the kids are sleeping. So I do hope you can appreciate that. So what has not happened? So basically, Alicia, you've probably already seen it. She did the 200 sandwich making shebangle, and a lot of people were asking, a lot of people, because it only really said the exact nitty gritty details on her TikTok. But people were asking her, how come you're making all these sandwiches, Alicia? And someone did for sure actually ask that question. They were like, oh, it's either for donating to the homeless or the foster adoption system. She definitely replied to that. She replied with some little laughter faces. My guess is feeding foster or homeless homes. And so already it's a bit like, well, is that what's going on? Because usually she just replies with a little orange heart. And this is the post that they were basically referencing from. We have been busy preparing for our 1 million subscriber celebration on YouTube. Stay tuned for more. Docu dozen sandwiches. And then it then says Diaz and Watson, which upon closer inspection is some sort of a premium cheese and meat artisan. We obviously like to take photos of food. Basically, suppliers of cheese and meat. Apparently, very good quality, very well known. They have the little blue tick going on there. Now, if this doesn't make any sense whatsoever, I'm going to show you the TikTok description that Alicia did. Now, over here, it very clearly says, thank you, Dietz and Watson for donating all the meats and cheeses. And this is important because in that sandwich video, Shabarkle she was making about 200 different sandwiches. And it was just a little bit unclear as to what's going on. She was then alluding to it with her little grin faces that actually it was some sort of a homeless foster giveaway type of situation, which does sound really quite a nice thing to do. However, I will bring attention to the fact that she is making 200 sandwiches. Is the table clean? Haven't they just gotten over a cold? There's so many different comments going around saying they were ill. I've seen videos of her even saying that she's recently been ill. And there she is making all these different sandwiches. Didn't she turn around and say that they're actually, postponing their 1 million subscriber celebration because they were ill? So why is she deciding to post that? I just have absolutely no idea. It's a bit of a strange one, but when I saw it, I was kind of thinking that was the route they were going down, some sort of a giveaway, since so many people are saying that they should really be donating some of their food or some of their resources. There's also been like quite a fair few bunch of people who are saying, but wasn't this bread purchased a week ago? wasn't it purchased a week ago? I'm pretty sure I saw some people on the subreddit who were flagging it up. It was actually all of that Wonder Bread, whatever it is. I don't think we can get it over here in the UK. All of that bread was just stacked up behind her days ago. I mean, I do know that she does film slightly off, so it's a bit hard to really keep up on her timeline. I struggle quite a lot of the time, but people are pointing out that she did buy that bread a little while ago. Is it a Wonder Bread because it lasts so long? Is that the reason why it's called a Wonder Bread? So seemingly what's happening now, in my own head, in my own personal humble opinion, it's not what I know, it's what I think. I was thinking, well, she's clearly tagged the company. She's clearly said thank you for donating underneath this sandwich situation that she's doing. She's then obviously responded to someone who says, are you, donating, basically. She basically singled out that comment, replied to it in a light-hearted manner. So my crafty little brain, as uncrafty as it is, would think that maybe this company have sponsored her or gifted her something to do this giveaway, to do this donational giveaway, if that makes any sense. Is it just my logical, as unlogical as it is, brain is thinking right now? I'm thinking this company have blatantly done something and it's been agreed that she's going to be making these sandwiches. Now, the absolute kick in the balls to this whole thing is this message that I was sent a screenshot from a lovely sub of mine where someone had actually reached out to this company and this is what they had to say. May I ask why you donated meats and cheese to the Doherty Dozen? And the company said, hi, thanks for your comment. We wanted to donate food to local food banks in order to help those less fortunate this holiday season. The food was supposed to be delivered unopened in their sealed packaging. This was not a paid partnership, and Dietz and Watson has no current or future plans to, partner with them. So notice they did in fact say that, their whole thing is that they want to donate to people less fortunate, but the product was supposed to get there in its entirety, sealed and everything. But what is Alicia doing? Taking it all apart to make sandwiches.
So yeah, she got dropped from this company because she didn't follow directions. She did what she wanted to do. And she's still sponsored by, like, I think Gatorade or Sunny Delight or something. But she does that all the time. She'll do things how she sees fit. And, I don't think they can let her be associated with that because of their own rules, like it needs to be sealed before you donate it. They didn't probably want their name associated with that if I had to guess.
No. Yeah, there's
Yes, Mala.
definitely food handling laws and rules. You can't just handle food with your bare hands, especially like when it's being given to other people. Like, you just can't do that. It's one thing if you're going to eat it yourself, whatever, but when you're supposed to be giving it away to other people, I don't think you're allowed to.
Yes. Now let me try to find her food. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this junk food. It's unreal. Hold on. Let me find it. I know it's on here.
Am I wrong for being like not upset, but like, why are we calling people about her? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Did it strike anybody else that they contacted this company?
Well, when you are to her numbers, you have to expect that. Like, when you're that big, that's why her always constantly oversharing probably annoys me more than anything.
Yeah.
Complete overshare. And oh wait, Stoner Girl wanted me to read this. When all those kids eat sugar and junk food, plus they drink around those babies, and a lot of them have fetal alcohol syndrome and came from homes with alcoholic issues. So that's very good points.
Wow. Yeah, I thought I knew them, but obviously there's a lot that I don't know. So
see, if you watch French Fry Girl, she talks like she was a huge fan of hers. She started paying attention to the Reddit, and which I'm going to share a lot of that too coming up. But this is the food storage. Let me see if this one has everything in it. That's like the thing.
Food storage tour for my family of 14. This is our first of 5 fridges and freezers.
5 freezers and fridges.
Wow.
5. Okay.
It has
Crazy.
yogurts and cheese down here, meats, veggies. Down here is a pull-out drawer for Go-Gurts, popsicles, ice packs, ice cream, fruits, veggies. Over here are fresh fruits and bread. In the pantry room, we have cereal, snacks, and bins of
Okay.
snack-sized chips. Over here, we have canned fruits
And I think this has expanded since this, by the
and
way.
veggies and peanut butter. Out in the garage, we have more
Do you see all this? Look at this. This is not, I'm telling you that I have 6 kids and this is way too much. Like,
storage and 4 more fridge freezers. This one is for meats, overflow of frozen.
Is this because
That's
she's
all
got like
there.
teenage boys that eat her out of house and home?
I mean, I don't know. There's no way. Like,
Yeah.
I look at that. Look at that shit. That's all creamer, I think.
Yeah, for
Like,
coffee. But first coffee.
But first coffee, right? I mean, that is.
That's a lot, girl. That's a lot.
I mean, I understand when, like I said, I'm not. It's.
I'm
like
not picking on you. I promise. I'm just asking. I'm not.
Yeah,
I
and a lot of it is more a gimmick, and that's my biggest problem. Like when I was watching French Fry Girl, and she was pointing out a lot of the things that are just for show, like this banana bread. She put an ingredient in it. She just put straight Crisco and not even Crisco butter in the banana bread. You're not going to eat that. You're not. Nobody's going to eat that. It wasn't even the time of day that she said it was. A lot of it's for show.
Yes.
And this issue. Okay, so I get that you have to make money. You have all those kids, right? But you are, she's fostering some, she gets that. I get that it's expensive. So I give her some breaks because I know how much my 6 kids eat, right? But when okay, like for example, she came on here and one of the kids wears a diaper, one of the older kids, because he had some kind of something. I don't remember. I need to look at my notes. But I came on and told everybody that he wore a diaper, and their friends at school watched that. And he got made fun of. And then she told like Nevaeh's story about her mom selling her PS5 or 4, and like those private details and stuff, those could really hurt a kid. They're not, and they're all over the camera. It just
yeah, it's always such a weird thing, these family bloggers, and we've talked about this, I think, before. I mean, a lot of people talk about it because these kids don't really have a say, and they're going to be on the internet forever. Like that never goes away. And
yeah,
what if
Stephanie and I was talking about that. Right. That Stephanie and I were talking about how they don't have any laws to protect little kids now. And you
family
can't work.
Right.
You can't work and you only have a certain hours when you're working. They are working. They are.
Labor laws and stuff. Yeah. There's labor laws protecting little kids, but not on the internet like that.
Yes, Hopesie, yes. And yes, she absolutely shares their kids' personal issues. Yes, and it was $41,000 on Christmas, and then she put it on there before Christmas even happened. There goes Santa, like I don't know. I don't get on her about the same things that other people do. Like I really like this girl named Radiant Brett. I put her in the private chat for you a while ago, but my big issues are I don't care what she buys the kids, as far as like they were talking about the stockings. Okay, I don't really care about all that. Whatever, that's her money. I care more about like the personal stuff and how a lot of the kids didn't want to be on cam, and she'll say like, I bribed him to be on cam, and they don't really have a choice in the matter.
Right.
Those are my big problems.
Same. That's really concerning.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. Nana, here, let me share their channel so that everybody can catch up before we really talk about it. Hold on. There's so much of it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's a teacher.
Attraction now. Like a lot of people, I feel like she's on lots of radars, I guess is what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, she's on Dad Challenge. She's on there's a girl named Radiant Brent. Now a French Fry Girl, she's pretty big, I mean, and then that Amy girl that we just watched, she's got at least 2 subreddits that I'm on, and they notice every damn thing. I mean, the Reddit is insane. I've been reading it for notes. Um, yeah, right, Brandy. I don't care about that stuff. My kids love those little things that you probably don't say, but
Oh, I'm in the Oriental Trading Company. I totally remember that.
Radiant Brit so picky, I feel like. She's so nitpicky.
Yes, I don't. Yes, I see. I don't get mad about the same stuff she does. Like she's kind of like, I think she goes overboard in some of the stuff that she gets mad about. I'm just not as mad about, right?
Yeah, I
But
don't
some of the
watch her.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, like her coverage on this, but I just mean in general, she's real nitpicky about, like she's almost like she's like has pet peeves, you know, and she's so anal about the stuff that she pays attention to. But it's interesting to
It
watch.
is interesting. It is interesting, but the subreddit is where it's at. And maybe we could cover that in the next couple days. I have to figure out when I could be live again. Um, maybe we could cover some of the subreddit and watch a couple of the videos that I had saved like in my notes from a long time ago. There was one video, they hurried up and deleted it. The grandma went at the kid, and the kid was like saying something about how they didn't even want to be on, can't be doing it that day. And I want to watch for Try Girl because I know that she wouldn't care if we watch some of hers, but I want to show you guys some of the things that she found because I was mind blown. That's what made me finally decide, like, okay, let's talk about this.
Do they ever get swatted and stuff? Do they have the cops called on them from YouTube?
But I think it's coming because they're getting a lot more attention and like okay, so
Like they're
the
already
one
calling the sponsors. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, they're
right.
probably coming next.
Yes. So also, you know, like it came out and I gotta find it on subreddit. She kind of like lied okay, so she agrees to foster these kids and ends up adopting them, and she kind of lied on the adoption papers about some stuff, and that came like all is coming out.
What
When
the
you're this
heck? What
big,
did she lie about? Oh my
I
god.
can't
I can't wait
I
till we
gotta
talk about
find it.
this.
Yeah, yes, we
What
gotta
the
find
heck?
it. There's also people that just they call it a savior complex. That's what they think she has, like a
Yes,
savior
I can see
complex.
that.
And
I can see that. Well, and
yeah,
she was getting pregnant like the day after her adoption was final. Like it was amazing the timing. It really was crazy. The story is crazy. Like, they didn't think they could have kids, right? They didn't think they could have kids, and then so they adopted, and then like 5 minutes after they adopted, like literally almost no time at all, they find out they're pregnant with this miracle baby. And then that happened, I think, like 3 more times or something.
hold on. Yeah, hold on. Well, before we go, we'll watch their story. That they actually have been like covered. Hold on. The story of us. Okay, wait. This is only 3 minutes long. This is her video about it 3 years ago. We're going to go over all her social medias. Thank you so much, Mellow One. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay. This is her 3-minute video.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Aw, how can you hate on this sweet little family?
I know, that's what I thought too until I actually
Nerve
started.
of you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Stoner Girl. Yes, I'm getting ready to go to sleep too. I mean, I'm gonna make it till the ball drops. I am exhausted. Yeah, Heather, I don't know. I thought there was a limit. And I don't know, no matter how big your house is and all that, there's other things that have to be taken care of. It's not just about money in a house. So, um, I don't know.
Stephanie. Did Stephanie say goodnight?
Yeah, Stephanie said goodnight. She's falling asleep. She's done. I'm getting ready to be done too. I'm exhausted.
Same.
But thank you so much for coming up. It's been
Sure, my pleasure. It's fun to chat.
and happy New Year's.
You too. You too. Bye, guys. Happy New Year to everybody in the chat. I'll be in the chat while you say goodbye.
Okay, thank you for coming
Bye.
up. Happy New Year's.
Yeah,
Bye.
thanks.
Okay, so we're going to we're going to cover that some, but I mean, I'm still going to talk about other things too, but I want to talk about this family. So like I want to show you guys all of the stuff that I found. But I don't know what day it'll be. I don't know when I'll be able to be live. It's just it just depends, but I'll try to put up like a thing ahead of time, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and happy New Year's. See you guys next time. Oh crap, he had 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations. That's awesome. Good night, guys.